Ladies, oh, 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 oh. I can't hear me.
Ice is still cold.
No, we're coming through.
We are?
Can y'all hear us?
Oh, that's me. That's my fault.
It's your guys' microphone.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot. Hold on.
It's
this
my
is
headphones.
fancy.
The difference between the audio on the music and this. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Things look a lot different, don't they?
They do. I
Hey.
love it so much.
It don't smell like roaches or nothing.
Right. Out the hood. Nah, we love our old studio.
Our old studio was great.
It was nice too, but this is
Girl, this is nice.
nice.
Oh
They
my
got
God.
money.
They had Bentleys in the parking garage
Man,
today.
listen, I was like, oh, okay. I see you out here. I see us out here.
We see us. Welcome to the new studio, everybody. I'm happy to see y'all. Do I need to scoot over more? Yeah, I need to scoot over more. It's a work in progress, but the studio is now fully functional. I was working out of here earlier today, and yeah, we're gonna be doing good. So, happy Tuesday! Welcome to Calls from Beyond. We are your hosts. We got Mr. Fresh.
What's happening?
We got the Black Cauldron.
Hello. Hey, babes.
We got myself, the Truly Bizarre, and we got on camera, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. George.
I'll get the sound effects.
Listen, I'm so excited the new studio enables
hey.
George to
We out
be a
here.
part of the clan. Because
Yeah.
To do the thing.
that was the number one thing when we had our meeting about strategies. I'm like,
Yeah.
is George going to be on camera? Because he's just as much as part of the show. Actually, he's probably the most important between
I would
you and Austin.
argue George is more important.
Man,
Nah,
he makes
I'm
all
sorry.
of this
Relax,
happen.
guys, relax.
I have to correct y'all.
Who's the most important? babe?
Mr. Fresh.
Mr. Carmona is definitely the most important. at
Mr.
this
Zaddy?
point.
Zaddy?
Zaddy is the most important at
Man,
this point.
listen. They're over here asking, is Zaddy, we talking about the daddy, right? The real daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Is Zaddy going to be...
real
Ray
dad.
said George is painfully fine.
Don't get started,
Oh
y'all.
my God.
Y'all be nice in them comments.
Hey,
this is
hey,
what we had to deal with the last studio.
Cam, at
before
this
that.
point, please turn your comments off.
You know what, Cam? come on, pistol and fire hydrant, girl, because you already knew once we put him on camera.
You got to start barking.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. So this is our new home.
Yes.
Starting today, this is where Calls from Beyond will live. You guys can find us here. Let us know what you think about the new I mean, everybody says it's looking good. So, but I'm going to tell y'all, Noah and Mr. Fresh came in because they hadn't been in yet. They saw the test. We did a little test on Friday. They saw that, but they came in. I could hear the jaw drop.
No,
Yeah.
legitimately, the last time I saw this room, it was a break room.
Right.
And it had nothing. It was just your average break room. And sorry, I'm getting used to these fancy ass microphones.
You gotta
stay
talk
up.
into the cone. Talk
But-
into the mic.
Talking to the phone.
I literally, the last time I seen it was last summer.
Yeah.
Probably August, September, around there. And it was a break room. And we've been telling y'all for months we were moving, but to actually come here and see what the owner did with the space, shout out to them, okay? Because this is beautiful. It's so Noah coded. I love it.
I agree.
I love it.
Yeah, I was in here helping. We've been working on this for almost half a year. I mean, I was in
Yeah.
here in October helping. So, as you guys know, the last studio was where I worked out of. Now I'm going to be working out of this studio and officially bringing back in a full capacity, or at least as full as we can make it. George is going to be joining me again, which makes me so happy. I mean, he was already a part of the show and helping with CC Media,
Yeah.
but CC Media was small. It was only, you can only do so much with it.
Yeah.
But this is, and I made a story post on my personal page. I said, "You get George and I in the same studio again."
Man, listen.
Hey, listen.
This is
I
where
don't think
magic
y'all
is
four
going
for
to
us now.
happen.
I don't think y'all understand the magic that's in this building, y'all. Like, listen, not only do we have this podcast set up in just this one room, it's a full recording studio in another
Yes.
room. It's everything that you listen. We could really record a movie.
Yes.
From
It
this
has
from
a
this
movie.
this space that we in.
Yeah, man.
So
I was talking to the owner and I was just like, what else do you guys
like, what-
offer here?
and he was like, "What don't we offer? Hold,
Yes,
hold
pretty
my
much.
beer."
Yeah.
Tamales.
Yes.
Tacos.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
we
the only thing we're missing is
Pizza.
like a taco stand right outside. But I can honestly say, like, expect to see the Black Cauldron in here a little bit
Big
more than
facts.
y'all
Big
thought.
facts.
Not just for Tuesdays, just because they offer so many services. Like, we're not just talking about, like, oh, a recording studio. No, you can live record with your music, too. Like, it has a whole band set up back there that's dope as hell. So,
And
yeah.
the icing on the cake is we could walk the Las Vegas Boulevard from right here.
Yes, I said,
I
I don't
could
think I've
throw a
ever been this
football to
close
the-
to
I could
the
walk
arena.
and watch one of the shittiest NFL teams.
Yes.
Listen,
right
yeah,
here.
we could throw a football and hit the Raider Stadium from our front door. I
Yeah.
swear, I'm not even lying.
for sure.
Like, I could take a picture right now, post it in the chat.
The only
Yeah.
thing that sucks is they do use this for parking for the games, but the
Yeah.
good thing is it's the Raiders, so it's not a full season.
That's because
Yeah.
this is attached to the bridge. This
Yeah.
in front of the damn
Yeah.
stadium. I walked across the bridge.
yeah, we're for sure.
I wish
on
I
the
would have
Las
knew. I would have
Vegas-
parked here. I'd have been like, AJ, you know,
Yeah,
I
let me park.
mean, maybe,
slide your little bread on the back end.
maybe
you know?
we get some.
Oh my gosh! Look, hold on. It's a ghost.
Who needs
Like
a fucking
ghost
split
ghost.
screen when I can just like have you
I-
have
Yeah,
I
I was
love
doing that.
that.
I was doing that
That's
to,
sick.
to George on the test on Friday.
I like it.
That was crazy.
Maybe we
Me-
can start
Me and Austin could have
Ace-
gave each other a virtual high five without
Yes,
even high fiving.
without
Wait,
even
hold on,
high-five.
hold on, let's
Do
try
it
it,
do it
let's
again.
try
Do it again. Let's try.
You know,
Oh,
that's
hold on, it's gotta
giving
be
very
that.
ghost. And I have an idea for that filter. Please
got
keep
you.
that in mind. I'm not gonna say it on here because yeah.
Hold up.
Oh, Spirit Shot 5. There we go. That's
First
what
virtual high five in a new studio. We in here. What's
Oh,
happening?
man. I can't, but when I say this is such a beautiful space, I did feel energy in here, and then I learned that there's something in here that, yeah, I was like, well, hello, friend, but it is harmless, and yeah, I'm just so excited. And if you guys are interested in any type of media production, please hit up Austin. Austin is the man. Him and George, they are like the dynamic duo, and they can get everything you need done, whether it's recording an album, recording short movies, podcasts, YouTube content, just
OnlyFans
building
content, whatever you
whatever
got.
you want. Hey,
Whoa!
That's
Time out.
Austin.
Actually, that's
Special
more Rob.
team.
Rob is trying to get into that
I was
industry.
about to
Rob
say.
special
no, what I'm
listen.
saying, we're not. He's
Listen.
not opposed to that. I'm not
No,
letting
no,
you
no,
like miss out on no dollars.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm only doing it from the dollar
Vanessa
standpoint.
said that
Guys,
you guys are not allowed.
Dudes, you want to come film here? Hey, my
Listen.
kid does not care where his Lunchables come from.
Sure don't. And my son like McDonald's chicken nuggets and dinosaur chicken nuggets, the great value kind, because I'm still real, you know. So
I mean, if y'all need a cameraman, I'm just
You know
saying,
what?
I'm
Mr.
available
Fresh
on
is- Mr.
Tuesdays
Fresh
and
is on call.
Thursdays.
no. See, that's where I put my hood
Oh,
down.
hold on, wait. So he can produce the OnlyFans, but I can't film it.
He could produce it. No, you're right. You might be able to film it.
I'm just saying, chicken
might be
nuggets.
able to
Remember
fill it,
dinosaur
but-
chicken
We,
nuggets?
hey, we're not getting feelings attached. We're just getting
Listen.
bread attached.
I'm not opposed. We like green, as in broccoli, as in dinero. So we really don't
the
care.
manion.
Yes, that mignon. So if you
KL,
need
this is a
anything-
real live.
Sorry, y'all. But if you need anything done media wise, it doesn't matter how exaggerated or ridiculous it may sound in your head. George, Austin, the studio can get it done for you. So make sure y'all hit him up.
Yeah, so if you got them Barbie dolls that you've been wanting to play with,
Yep, and make a movie.
we got you.
No, that's a
Stop
real
mo-
thing.
yeah,
That's a
stop
We
niche.
got you.
On
Hey,
TikTok.
my kids
Thank you,
watch
thank you,
adults
thank you.
playing with Barbies and toys more than they play with their own toys.
Yes, it's a whole thing. Millionaires
Yep.
have been built. Look at Ryan.
Ryan.
Yep.
Oh, big facts.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
Well, I
Since
see
it's-
y'all telling us where y'all tapped in from.
Yes,
so just go ahead and
please.
let us know where y'all watching from. For sure. Let us know
Yes,
where y'all watching
please.
from so we can know.
someone was like, I'm from England. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Hell
this is
yeah.
over in England.
Okay.
I have a client right now that I did spiritual work for. And yes, I do that. So if you don't feel confident or don't feel like doing it yourself, I do it. He's in Seoul.
Oh,
Yes.
in South Korea?
Yes, in
Yeah.
South Korea. I have someone that's going to Bali with me. Shout out to You Know Who You Are. That is in the UK.
So young, London, UK.
Yep. So it's a lot of people that my channel reach, and I love y'all. I love my foreign brothers and sisters.
So I'm not going to say whose studio this is, but somebody asked if we go to Zach Baggins Museum. Our old studio was literally
Yeah.
a block
Across the
down
street.
across
Yeah.
the street from it. So I still haven't been. The thing is, like, if I go, I want to film, but they're not gonna let us.
We have to pull some strings. There got to be some
The strings that you're thinking we could pull, he can't even pull.
shit.
Yeah, because he has nothing to do with it. It's Zach's museum. So, and we've had Jay on the show, which
Yes.
we're gonna have to bring him back because
So you just
Oh,
said
yeah.
whoever studio this is, we're not going to say it, and then you start naming dropping.
I didn't. If they
Listen.
look up If they're gonna look me up and look up, there's no hiding it.
There's no hiding it. Who owns
So,
this
He
studio?
sells
Shout out to
autographed
him.
photos on the website.
Okay, so
Yeah.
essentially, our new studio is tied to somebody who's on that show. Was
Yes, and I just had a long conversation with him a couple minutes ago. That's why I'm so late. I'm sorry. I'm on CPT because I was talking to him and giving him his accolades of what he did with the place, and he was just telling me like the things that are here and the things that the studio is capable of producing. And I was in awe. Shout out to that man if you know who I'm talking about. I ain't name dropping, but they did a really good job. And yeah, so like I said, if you need media done, reach out to Austin. Austin is, what would you consider yourself, the Don?
I would just say I can handle your media business media, content creation, management, friend.
Hey, we need lemon terms. You just gotta tell people I'm him.
I am him.
Yeah.
George is also him. We are him.
They are like, I promise you.
Or say we them.
We whoever you want us to be, but we're that.
First of all, let me just say this because I'm reading the comments. You know,
I
I'm a
was about to-
sophisticated sister now because I got a laptop.
Shit.
I ain't have my life together because I didn't have a
we all
laptop in
upgraded.
front of me.
No
you
way.
know, but somebody said they was from Utah. Shout out to y'all. I lived in Salt Lake City.
We're
for
not
a
gonna talk
year.
about it.
It was.
We can
it
talk
was
about it, but
very-
we're not gonna talk
It's
about
a
it.
culture shock for sure. I have somebody from the Dominica. Shout out to y'all. I mean, we all
No,
over.
we
We
got-
outside,
hey.
y'all.
You got
Hey, that's a-
Memphis.
Okay,
Yes.
shout out to Arizona. Arizona's my second. That's my
Yeah,
second
we
love.
live there too.
I love Phoenix. I'm just saying, you know, that's my home away from
North
home.
Carolina 704. Go ahead.
So
Okay.
we've had this argument about Pittsburgh,
God,
Philly.
please.
Yes.
Did you hear the
Oh,
Philly?
Hold
today?
on.
I
Hold
didn't
on.
hear the Philly.
Oh,
Before we even start this Pittsburgh Philly, y'all got 1 minute. Y'all got 1 minute to go back and forth because we can go all day. But I just wanted to send my deepest condolences, love and light to any of the victims of the
Yes.
Philadelphia plane crash.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Facts.
It's a crazy
And the
world
Washington,
we're living.
D.C.
Yes, Washington D.C.
What they said is like 6 plane crashes in the last.
Seven in like a 72-hour span, and y'all know who watched my channel what that's about. That's a whole conspiracy and a video on its own. But I just want to send out love. I usually don't say love and light, but love and light and healing prayer. My warmest blessing.
Because we seen some of them
We seen
plane
it.
crashes.
Twitter does not have a filter, and I went on to Twitter /
Facebook doesn't
X,
have it.
and it's heartbreaking. So
Yeah.
sending love out to those cities that were affected. Florida, okay, Florida, I'm thinking about relocating to y'all. I ain't
No,
gonna hold y'all.
we gonna come to Florida in like 2 months.
See how it be, you know, because
We got
be
a
hot
certain
as a
area.
mother-
I know.
No, we got a certain city that we want to check
We ain't
out
gonna
for
reveal it yet.
3-4 days.
but I'm thinking
But
Key
we-
about
West.
Nah,
Where
it's-
else?
It's Key West. That's the most
Oh,
southern.
listen,
No.
point.
Even
I
though
can't
that's
do the
paradise.
south. It's too close. It's too close to the hurricanes.
All of what do you mean? There was a hurricane that
I'm
went
trying to
up
go
to
like I'm trying to go more inland. Like I need to be closer to Atlanta,
like the O.
so
You mean Alabama?
so I could turn into a BB, you know,
BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy.
not a BBL a dancer if I need to. Just
Yes.
Shit.
But
Oh,
shout
okay,
out,
Mr. Fresh.
You know what? I'm not
okay.
doing this for him tonight.
Okay.
Come to Georgia. That's another place that we kind of thought about. My family owns a lot of land down there. They have a
20
compound where
acres.
it's a big house, which I hate the name, but there's no better name for it. A big house, and it's an Airbnb, and they rent out all the little tiny houses. We stayed there a couple summers
hey, they
ago.
even got on a property, got a lake, got a lake house,
ATVs, everything.
an
It's
event
real
center.
nice.
It's lit. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. It's we had a good time. We was
Yeah?
down there. I got poison ivy riding the ATVs. It was a movie.
That's how you know. That's how you know you're going too far.
It was no. It was a.
Well, you're driving through things.
It was a movie.
I had a
Okay.
good time. Even though the racist neighbors next door was
Listen.
like,
Ooh.
get off my land, get out my swamp. And I was like, wait, I'm not over there.
And then they don't even be tripping about stuff that they be tripping about out here. Like out there, we rode the ATVs to the corner store to buy liquor.
Yeah.
This is in Florida.
No,
this
we was
is
in Georgia.
And they like, yo, folks own that land over there. I'm like, yeah.
They said,
So I
oh,
know
so
you- I
they
knew
said
your granny.
you so and so's granny. You so and so's granddaughter.
I say yes, ma'am.
I used to change your diapers. That's the one thing they always want to tell
Well,
you.
they
Old
couldn't
family.
because I only been there when I was a teenager, and it wasn't an Airbnb and a
okay.
compound like it was now. This was since I've had all 4 of my children in
I'm talking about
2022.
geese in a pond, the whole nine.
Yeah, they
like,
built
it was
a pond.
lit.
It was nice. So
Yeah.
Georgia definitely, and they have a big E5 community out there.
I would love to go to Georgia.
So this is something that we also considered. I
In
know.
Texas.
Real quick, I have to say, last week I got an influx of readings from the Calls from Beyond show, as well as just general 10 card, 5 oracle card readings, and it's because Calendly had me completely fucked up. Okay, let me just tell y'all that. For those who were here last week and booked these quote unquote free tarot card readings that Calendly decided to advertise for me, that was a complete glitch to the point where I've canceled Calendly. I no longer use them. We have moved scheduling platforms. I've emailed all of you guys that have booked with the free reading. It's not free. It's $45. But I did incorporate a coupon code for you. And for those who did book thinking that it was free, I included that in the email. So check your emails, please. And I apologize dearly for the miscommunication and for Calendly. But I'm going to have my assistant put the link in the comments. So if you want to book, you can. But yeah, they had me. Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the phone for a while last night talking about it.
Yeah, because my ancestors said, no, you can't do anything for free, even if it's just a penny. And then my godfather was like, you absolutely cannot do anything for free. So as much as I would love to give y'all pre-recorded readings, I am not allowed to. So
Hey, and some people was booking like 2-3 readings.
Yeah, it was kind of
They was like, hey, oh, this don't cost nothing. Give me 3.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, give
me 14.
Fantastic.
yeah, give me 4. You want to know what's in? I don't care.
But I emailed those people, so check your emails if you did, because it literally just, yeah. Whose car
Is that mine?
It sound like mine.
Is it mine?
It could be mine. No, it can't be mine.
It's
no,
one
it
of
sound
ours.
like mine.
Everybody pull your keys out and hurry up.
Should I look through the blinds on the side?
You could.
Oh my
That sounds like
goodness.
some shit my car would do.
It might be mine because mine
Oh,
is
you
super
can't
easy to
even
hit.
see it.
No, ain't no blinds.
It's taped.
First poll of the night.
Whose car is
Whose
it?
car is
Whose
this?
car is it?
While we wait on calls.
Really? I mean, that's the question that we're wondering here, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
think it's mine.
It
Danette's
could be
going
mine
to
because
do the
mine,
check.
you just have to look at the button. It'll.
Uh-oh. All right. We're waiting. Is it none of our cars? What are the chances
trying
it's
to
Where are
none
you
of our
at on the
cars?
Nah, I'm
screen?
trying-
It's me?
You know, the girl, is it?
It was me.
It was Austin.
How the hell did that happen?
It's the button. Like that's the thing with the Broncos is people say that they'll bump it and it'll. Oh, we're going?
I was overly sensitive.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
You had me nervous out. I thought we was, hey, y'all.
Thought it was a stick up.
I thought this was going to be calls from
Who
beyond for
does
real.
a stick up like that, though? That would be too obvious.
Nah,
No.
somebody was going to be calling from beyond.
Oh,
And it ain't gonna be any of us in
It
here.
was going to be nobody in this room. I
You're
promise.
so
you.
right. You're so right.
All right, let's get the phone lines open. Mr. Fresh did something amazing for us, so I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and get into that line. What are we doing? Are we still gonna do the same plan from last week with
Wait,
the
which
Miss
one?
Black Cauldron YouTube?
Oh, yes. So, people that are watching on my page, if you are watching, as much as I love that y'all are watching, I do, you know I do. I'm going to need y'all to go over to Calls From Beyond. If you are on your cell phone, you're probably looking at the chat with our faces. All you have to do is swipe down, and it is linked in the title because we are in the era of mass migration. Because this going live on my channel isn't going to last very long. And as a reward, we will do the mukbang and reveal what the mukbang
so
item
excited.
is this week.
I'm so
okay?
excited.
I'm so hungry. I'm scared y'all gonna hear my stomach through this microphone growling because now it just smells delicious in this room. That's George. But I need y'all.
No, don't be shy, George. You can do that. You got to show
Was
them.
that
Yeah.
George growling or was that?
Yes. First of all, I would
No,
love.
no. Show. You got to show you doing that. Yeah.
Oh God, that look is gonna get them started.
You know what?
That look is gonna get them.
No, they already was saying that man
somebody
is too
was-
fine.
Yes. Listen.
It's illegal to be that fine.
What 2 seasons ago when we were in the old studio, he showed a quick picture of himself and had to beat the ladies off with a baton. Okay, so
Yeah, it's,
make sure.
Shay. Was that her name?
I forgot. I have her email, but I cannot remember her name.
Damn, dude.
I can't remember because like she hasn't been in since the hiatus, which I understand.
Oh man, she probably doesn't even know. It's something different. Give me 2 business minutes. I'll figure it out.
How long is a business minute?
Are we talking
give
about
me 4 to 6
his
minutes.
old boo?
His old
Yeah.
boo.
I cannot remember. I can't
Right?
remember. I thought it was like Miss Something. Am I
It
tripping?
was. It was a different, very common name.
Because I used to like say it back. I used to say, hi.
Yeah, because she used to be like, hey, Austin, hey, Brianna, hey, Mr.
Fresh. Hey, George.
But she wouldn't even speed up. She'd be like, blah, blah, blah. "Hey, George."
No, it was
so
definitely
funny.
a sensual.
No,
Hey,
no,
George.
for sure, yeah. Chytrell.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
I just found
Thank
her
y'all in the
email.
chat. Somebody reach out to her. Let her know we're back.
I'm
Let her know
about
her
to
man's
email
is in
her.
4K.
Right,
George,
where
give it
is
to him.
Chytrell
Give it to
at?
him in 4K right now.
Hi, Miss Chytrell.
We want you back.
I'm
man.
nervous. No, I'm nervous.
She's not here though.
I
Hey,
know.
what if she was here and she just changed
How
her
the
name?
hell? That's how you know the
Ooh.
OGs is in the chat
Yeah.
because they remembered.
Chytrell from 2 studios ago.
Yeah.
2 studios ago.
Yep.
Big
That
facts.
was this time last year.
Yep.
Yeah, yup.
Oh my God.
The show's been going on for a year,
Chytrell.
guys. I think, can we get a round of applause?
Yes.
Let's give it up. Calls from Beyond is now a
It's been
year old.
It's actually, we missed our year anniversary.
It was like a few weeks ago, right?
No, I feel like our first show on Calls from Beyond was like late 2023.
No, so what you're thinking of is you came on the Bizarre Junkies live stream. It was right before Thanksgiving.
True that. It was the same concept, but we
Right.
decided
Well,
to
the
turn
first
it into a thing. I
calls
forgot.
was January, like the first time of us actually taking calls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when you came on, it was just an interview. It wasn't like a
Right,
live
and then we
call-in
were
show.
like, we got something, and then we were like, let's take a little break, and then we were like, we for real got something.
No, because our old intro had me in a head wrap.
No, you wasn't
I'm
on
gonna
the
look it up.
initial.
You know, I got
as
the
a-
memory of an elephant.
You came as an interviewer.
I remember when I was born.
You was an interviewee.
No.
Well, we started in January, and then that was when
Yeah.
we brought you on, and then it was like, well, no, it makes sense that this is her show too, and then we combined it, and then after
That
the
was
hiatus,
like maybe a month later. It
Which,
was
like,
like
January.
Probably, yeah.
because we started doing the calls in January.
I'm gonna figure it
We
out.
didn't get the head wrap. We didn't get the head wrap thing done until
You
after
posted the video today of an old call. That was our first show, and you made the template for our intro that we used to use off of that show. I remember. I know I'm right. Eventually, I'll figure out that I'm right. Listen, while we wait for calls to trickle in, I just want to say I have something brewing for y'all. A couple of things brewing. Okay. And one of them is Tarot and Tea. Thank you guys for sending me y'all stories. I'm going to just say some of y'all are diabolical.
Diabolical.
Some of y'all are diabolically spooky and good. Some of y'all need to put the herbs down. Okay? Don't be throwing shit on people now. Unless it's deserved, okay? But I love you guys' stories, your submissions. And if you don't know, I am starting my own show called Tarot and Tea, where we listen to a bunch of you guys' stories. It could be spiritual stories, how something backfired on you. I'll be sharing a story about how I opened up a portal on accident in my house. It's just a bunch of stuff. We'll be also like doing a little tarot on different popular like celebrities, pop culture, and learning a few things on the way. So if you have a spooky, paranormal, spiritual, it does not have to be scary, y'all. Please don't get it twisted. You can send me whatever you want. It could be a secret that you don't want other people to know. We just want the tea. So thank you for that. And then also, I have been brewing up my online store. We have we're so close, y'all. Like, we're so close. But you know, I don't just put out any damn thing. So things have to be made on different moon phases, different days. So I'm going to encourage you to click my link tree and sign up for my email subscription, because for the first couple of people that sign up for it, I definitely will have a little treat for you. So make sure that you are staying notified. And yeah.
Speaking of little treat, Kamisha just super chatted $4.99. Said, "I love
Thank
you guys,
you,
and I love the new
Kamisha.
studio.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
You're a real one. We
I
appreciate
got
you."
your email, Kamisha. And I sent you a message on Discord, and I'm going to respond back to your email too. But check your Discord. And if you're not a part of the Calls from Beyond Discord, please join it now. I'm sure Marty got the link somewhere up her sleeve. Also, wait, I just had a total brain fart. It was something about Calls from Beyond. But anyway, yeah, we about to get off of the Black Cauldron. If y'all want to see this mukbang and see more pictures of George,
I like how that's the selling point. We're just exploiting George and his dad.
First of all, we need a poll. Can we make a poll of
Yes.
what do you think tonight's mukbang is going to be? And it's not even really a mukbang. We're having dinner with you guys. What do you think?
Here, I can do a Q&A. What do you think the mukbang will be?
Yeah.
Start Q&A.
Is it McRonald's?
McRonald's.
Is it Taco Smells? Is it
an ad on
Chick-fil-A? I heard they changed their waffle fries. I didn't really like them anyway, so it doesn't bother me.
I like them now.
You like them now?
I mean, I love Chick-fil-A.
I've never been. Confession. I don't really care for chicken.
Go sit in the corner. Please.
Ray says Taco Bell and Chipotle.
Chick-fil-A's. It's the sauces that make it.
KFC.
Do you think
I don't eat the sauces. Like, it's the
Cuban
bread.
sandwiches. I wish those were so good.
Those are so. I don't even eat pickles on my sandwich. And then my kids took it home and tore up the rest. I didn't even have leftovers. Ate me and his sandwiches.
Oh,
I think we got Hot
knew
Pockets.
If the kids eat them, then you know that they were legit fire.
I took them home. I didn't even see the sandwich anymore.
Hello, me either.
It
And
depends
they
what
ate
kid,
the
though.
plantains.
My kid didn't eat it though.
It depends what kid that lets you know if it's fire or
Firing,
not.
he tore them up. Shout out to
Nebby
you, Kai.
said George find daddy cooking.
I know I'm kind of sad he couldn't make it to. We'll try to get him on one of these days.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get him in. Even if we just get him in for an interview, just hear about because he was in that because he's from Cuba.
Yes.
He's seen it.
Shout out to my Cubans and my Caribbeans out there.
Hey,
See.
somebody said that McDonald's diet is failing.
I
Please
had
don't
a
have
Big Mac
McDonald's
like
for
a
dinner.
week ago, and it was bomb. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a hint. It's not fast food.
It's not fast food.
I'm sorry, I did that to throw y'all off.
Can we say a area?
Nope, they're gonna get it. They're
No,
smart.
like you can't
You
say
have to
like
make it.
Middle
There we go, that's what we're
Eastern, like
no, because
No.
they're gonna get it.
Or I could just say this: European. Good luck.
Yes,
There's a
there
ton
you
of
go. It's a
European
European
cuisines.
dish. And since I'm a ghetto historian, it was brought here during a migration. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it is delicious. And no, it's not no damn beans. It's not canned beans and toast.
God damn.
I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to judge, but it's not that.
you know. You're
Okay,
not gonna have any
we love our
flashbacks.
UK listeners, but why do you guys eat like the war is still happening?
Bangers and mash, bangers and mash. I love me some bangers and mash. That's like the song that I sang this past year at the World Cup when I had money on England. I was like, bangers and mash, bangers and mash. Oh, I love me some bangers and mash.
In confession, the black person in me can't really talk that much because when I barbecue, I get a beef hot dog, put it in its barbecue jar, put it in a bun, and I pour baked beans that I've already put
That sounds
my
so good.
African Americanism over it, meaning it got onions, it's got molasses, whatever to make it real good.
My
I can't wait
arteries
to-
clogged
Sweet.
thinking about it, and I want that for me.
It's okay.
Okay,
Because
so-
see, I gotta still make you a pan.
Somebody asked, are we having?
She gets mad at me. She gets
Are we having
mad at me.
Polo La Brasa?
I wish.
What's Polo La Brasa?
Boil,
wish.
boil,
No,
Pollo? The neck. What's pollo?
braised chicken.
Pollo La
Yes.
Brasa.
it's delicious.
Yeah.
You know what?
Wait,
George-
he's like,
Well, what do you
like
want me to do?
Polo La
I'm
Brasa.
looking at the chat right here. I'm just looking. I'm trying to get people to move over to
I
migrate.
wish it was
What
tacos,
is
it's
chicken
not.
La Brasa?
What is
Somebody
chicken
tell me.
labrasa?
Braised chicken, right?
Yes, that's what I thought it was
Pollo
too.
labrasa.
I had some in.
Yeah.
Boil la.
It's all
had
food
the
is all the
Mexican
same across
It's
the
edible.
board. It's meat and some form of.
Blackened chicken or charcoal chicken is a variety of rotisserie
People make
chicken.
sandwiches of everything.
Peru.
Okay, somebody
Yeah.
else said pasta, tacos, and pizza. We definitely aren't having pizza again anytime
No,
soon. That was
no.
an epic fail.
But
Thank
you're
you, Pizza
getting
Hut.
you're getting hot. You're getting hot.
Somebody did guess it already, but I'm not gonna say who. Somebody did get it right.
Okay, and also,
Somebody out of
you know, I said I don't eat chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I eat my chicken.
Oh, but you.
I'm gonna make y'all some chicken.
Mm.
I make the bombest hot wings from scratch. Like I don't use Frank's. I use a bottle of Crystal, and we gonna make some hot wings.
Bottle of Crystal?
I don't use.
You know what Crystal
Frank.
is?
No.
Oh my God,
Crisco?
Different. Yes. No,
Oh.
Crystal.
Yeah, I was like,
Let me tell you.
Crystal.
bottle of.
Don't
Hold on,
have her make
don't
you
tell
hot
them.
wings.
Don't tell my
Don't
boys
have
up
her
here.
make
What's
you
Crystal,
hot
y'all?
wings.
What's Crystals?
I mean, I just looked it up.
Why? Because
You didn't tell me to stop.
Damn Twitter
I will-
fingers. Okay, don't tell nobody else.
No, I'm
There's
not
some
gonna say
people
nothing.
that may not know.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
My people in the comments that
The
know
number
what
is
Crystals
scrolling at
is.
the numbers at the bottom of the post, Dwayne. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the number scrolling across.
Yes, the number to call in is 1-689-278-1000, and then you're gonna hit the following numbers: 886-263-17434. It's a lot, y'all, but it's worth it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dwayne. You knew what it was. Crystal's hot sauce is a brand of hot sauce. I make my buffalo sauce.
I didn't know-
That's
I-
So
the
either
I
do
saw
Crystals
something
or
else.
Louisiana. That's the only
Yeah,
two
that's
we
the
really
only
rock
two.
with. We don't rock with Frank's. Like Frank's is like,
I like Frank's. I
Yep.
like Frank's and Cholula.
but
Thank
Frank's is
you.
for
Look,
like,
they knew Black
Let's just-
Ivory,
I'm gonna throw it on
Alyssa,
Frank's
Storm.
is for, the other people.
Me.
Frank's,
Yeah,
yeah.
people
Frank's,
like you.
I mean, you could
Frank's
legitimately,
people like you.
to be honest, you can legitimately just toss your wings in Frank's.
Yeah.
But like,
But you make yours with love. I'm making mine to be
Yeah.
consumed.
No, she's making
My
hers
ancestors,
with
let me tell
high
you.
calories and cholesterol.
Yup.
That's what makes it good, though.
I mean, it's a treat. I don't make it every day, but I can honestly say my ancestors left this recipe and told me not to tell a single, from my great grandmother, and was like, this is not something you tell everybody. My mother was married to my stepfather for 20 years and he never got the recipe.
Damn.
Shoo him out the kitchen.
Look.
But I tweaked the recipe and now it tastes even better. So maybe we'll do hot wings.
But anytime, I'm gonna just tell you this. I ain't gonna give you no hints. Anytime you deep fry something without flour,
Flour.
Flour.
Country coming out. Let me tell you something.
it's not healthy.
It is. It's healthier than flour. You know what? The hell with that. We gonna eat some buffalo wings.
I like Cholula.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You know what, Lauren? Go sit in the corner because I wish we had
Oh
pan
my
sit.
God! Please don't play
And
with
some
me.
chicken adobo. Oh my
And some
god.
lumpia. Please don't play with me.
Oh,
I am craving Filipino food like nobody's.
salad mat, Paul. Salad mat.
Man. Ugh.
Take me back to the Philippines.
That is the only other food
Take me back
that
to the
I crave
Philippines.
outside of Mexican food.
Hey, the Philippines, and wash it down with a red horse though. You gotta have a red horse. If you got pancit, you gotta wash it down with a red horse.
Yes.
While you're smoking a cigarette in the squat position.
Man,
Man,
listen.
Hey.
I ate with my hands out
Dude,
there and had no shame. I was
When
like,
in Rome.
I had a spoon like this. Listen, that food was
Hey,
so
when
damn
you be
good.
traveling abroad, I went into the grocery store. I was so shocked when I seen a whole aisle
of eggs.
of eggs
I said,
with no
blasphemy.
refrigeration. I said, "Who the hell puts their eggs on the counter?"
Yeah,
They
they,
do.
don't
Them.
even refrigerate their eggs because they don't add all that other weird shit to the chickens that's having eggs.
I didn't know you don't gotta refrigerate your eggs until you refrigerate them.
until the
So
United
they already
States.
started the process by the time you get it at the store.
Right. So
Yeah.
when you buy it in America, if it's already refrigerated, it has to stay refrigerated. But if it's not refrigerated, you can leave that shit on your counter.
And so this was foreign to
I want chickens.
Yeah, I wish George could pull up a Filipino market with the eggs in the aisle, and it's not just the Philippines; it's other Asian countries as well.
Like
I seen it
Thailand
on
and-
Thailand,
Nah,
Bali,
it be
and
wild,
I'm
bro.
like,
It was like flies on the meat, and they wasn't even tripping. It was like, yeah, let me get that fly.
well, that was in a
T-bone.
less. It was like a.
Well, those
a
are like the
market.
people that try to make fun of India, and they were like, go and get food poisoning speed
Oh no,
run.
I would never eat Indian street food after what I seen on.
Yeah.
Well,
Even though it
you're not
looks
supposed
good.
to eat street food from any country
Unless you
you're
had,
taking probiotics.
Yeah, well, not even
Oh.
that. It's a vaccine too, because we have to get it.
Because
for
they have
Bali.
like certain. They have like certain things. Like I forgot what it's called.
Hey, Empress from London, UK. Jeez, you guys are far and wide. I appreciate y'all support, but yeah, them eggs. Literally, I was shocked. I was like, this is blasphemy.
No.
Someone called the president.
Storm is educating us, but listen here, I'm ethnic.
Yeah, Frank's is the original.
It
I
is
don't
the
know how
original.
it didn't become that girl. I
But-
guess the taste just didn't.
I am from Buffalo. I'm from Pittsburgh, and I need crystals.
Yeah, I'm gonna make y'all some wings. That'll be when y'all want y'all wings.
I ain't
That's
got
a
no
lot of
type.
eggs. All right, I found it.
That's a lot of eggs.
It for real is. That's a crazy amount of eggs.
And they're literally like they're on the shelf, bro.
Ours
Like literally,
was
you
next
walk
to
into the
Silk
store,
Milk, and I
like
was
you just walk down 14A, and it's nothing but eggs.
different brands.
Probably
different
way
colors.
cheaper than here.
Absolutely. I paid like
Farm fresh.
$1.
I was scared to
And
eat them
maybe
though.
For like a whole
25 cents.
carton.
Yeah.
Damn, it's gonna look like trash a little bit. Hold on, I'll find a better picture. But damn, that's a lot of eggs.
And and we were in an actual supermarket that was like
That looks like
it
a
was
market
big.
stand.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that's how they
that
are.
was like you
and
could grab 3 eggs and get charged
Listen,
per egg. What's
I'm
that,
telling
3
you,
for
you wanna
25
lose-
cents?
You want to lose some weight? Leave the United States. I was eating like a queen down there in the Philippines, and I
There's
lost
just no
20 pounds.
preservatives and crap in it.
The
Hey.
Big Mac was still the Big Mac at McDonald's, but it tastes so fresh and so different. Like no
Right.
preservatives, none of that shit that's illegal nowhere else.
Hey, they had a McDo.
Yeah,
bro.
McDo was bomb too.
Oh,
They
they
had
have salt
They had
eggs,
fried
too. What
chicken and spaghetti at McDonald's, bro.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
and they
that,
had
like-
a steak patty. Oh man,
Oh, it was a steak patty with gravy and mushrooms
We need to
over rice.
We need to start this mukbang. I'm dying over. I haven't eaten anything
I'm
today.
starving. Like
I
didn't
had
eat
a banana
anything
this
either.
morning.
No,
You already
I
cut
didn't eat
it?
anything. I'm starving.
Be my
Okay,
guest.
so you guys that are on my channel, please make
cut
sure
the
that
pizza.
you are cut the pizza. Shut up.
I just said cut it.
Cut the crab
Now you
rangoons.
guys voted in the comments what you think it is.
Belize in the house.
I'm not gonna show y'all until y'all go over to Calls from Beyond. Like I
We're
said, I
at
won't.
89 right now.
Yeah,
on Calls
we
from
won't
Beyond.
be on my page for much longer. It's not that we're ending the show; we're just ending it here because this is Calls from Beyond. Even though the Black Cauldron is here on the show, we are a different entity. Okay, so I need y'all to go ahead and give the videos a thumbs up and move over to Calls from Beyond, please,
Danette's tweaking out over there.
because I'm
That's what
hungry.
we're gonna be in the food. You're not gonna want to miss
She
the
looked
reveal
at
of the
the
food.
meal and Mandela made this from scratch. Not a single only thing that he didn't make from scratch was the actual. I can't say on here.
Ooh.
was
the
the
rest?
actual redacted.
Yes, redacted. But
Top eyes. I wish we had some toppers right
Listen,
now. I'm telling you, man.
our girl Danette is over here. She lifted up the aluminum foil. Was like, oh my
Danette,
god!
don't deliver it though until we.
Don't deliver it until we move over to Calls from Beyond.
Hey, they said got it moving now.
Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate it.
Oh my god.
It's-
I cooked it and it smells fucking
know.
phenomenal, man.
He said, "Wait, I am
No,
him."
God
like I
damn.
literally slept in this morning and I was awakened by the aromas, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm
Facts.
not eating shit all day because my stomach is already little." Watch me take 2 bites and be stuffed, but it's good.
Mars,
When you-
yes, it's Calls from Beyond.
When you hop over, comment that you
a-
are a Black Cauldron refugee.
Comment in
Oh,
it.
Yes.
we're
I'm gonna
getting
get her
Awesome.
comment in the chat right
The
now.
Great
so y'all can see.
Migration.
Also, since we are migrating, please let me know if you are a Black Cauldron refugee in the comments of Calls from Beyond, so I know it's real. So I know that
Hashtag-
you moved over. Hashtag.
Black culture refugee.
We need to hear you. We need to hear you.
We need to know who's here. Who's here for
Somebody
the blood
said
diamonds?
jambalaya. Ooh.
Hey yo, listen.
That's a
I haven't
good
had
guess.
jambalaya.
Jambalaya is bussin', but I can't have jambalaya
Not
again
yet.
until
Not
I
yet.
go
Not yet.
back.
Not yet. We're not. We haven't moved over yet.
Also, you know what else I thought about making?
It could be
my-
mas.
Hold on.
Uno mas.
No, not until we move over.
No,
Nope.
she's saying is that enough?
Oh, I thought you were saying, can I put it down? Is that enough? For me? Yeah, that's more than enough.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we forgot the. Oh,
What'd you forget?
can't
oh.
say it without moving over.
Damn.
You gotta move over.
But yes, please, if you're on my page, we are about to end the live here. Please go over to Calls from Beyond. It is linked in the title. So if you're looking at your chat, please put it down so you can look.
Let me get 2
at
waffles.
the page.
Hey, give me some extra
Hold
strawberries.
on, let me move. Migrate.
Sorry.
Y'all wanted me to migrate. Let me migrate. Let me cook real quick. Move over, y'all.
Come on, y'all.
Okay.
Come to Calls from Beyond.
Come over to Calls from Beyond so you can see George's handsome face, what we're eating tonight, and also hear those creepy cryptid phone calls. All right.
Come on, Kay. Come from
It's so-
Trinidad. Come on over from Trinidad to Calls from Beyond.
It's in
We
the
moving
title.
over right
You can
now.
click that at Calls from Beyond in the title of the video.
Hey
and that'll take you
Trinidad,
right over.
come on over.
Come on over
We
to
don't
Calls from
bite.
Beyond.
Well, we're about to bite
closing this
food.
live. Come on.
Come on. Peace, y'all. I just see what you did.
Not the face palm.
Okay.
All right. All the calls from beyond people, hold tight. Give me 10
We're at
seconds.
109. On Calls
Here
Come on,
from
we
Beyond.
y'all.
All right.
Come on, let me know if you're Black Cauldron refugees. Welcome, refugees. That's what they were saying to us on Red Note. I almost died. So, you're right. Actually, we are.
I'm not good at this. Whatever you gotta do. Sorry, it's not perfect.
Stand by.
So give me a fork.
We still here.
Hey, y'all.
We're back.
Hello, we are back. We never really left. Welcome to Calls from Beyond, our call-in show, a live call-in show that myself, Mr. Fresh, Austin, and George behind the engineering station over there host every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Big facts.
Now, I know a lot of you guys are new and just making the great migrate. The transatlantic NOAA trade is in effect.
You know
Welcome.
Refugee. I'm a refugee. Give me solace.
All my refugees.
Solace.
I
I'm
appreciate
seeking asylum.
asylum. Yes, this is where we come for asylum. But I appreciate y'all moving over because now that you are here and the live is officially ended, right, George?
Yes.
Yes.
We are eating lasagna tonight.
Yay!
And it's handmade by yours truly, Mr. Fresh. And it is
What's
one of
happening?
his most famous dishes. My whole family loves this man's lasagna. It made me marry him, okay? Because I said,
Damn.
I can't get with a dude that can't cook, clean,
Jason
and
Derulo,
help me
will
be
you
my,
marry
my
me?
partner. But welcome. Now, for those who are new, if you subscribe and become a member of this page, you will get special perks. As in, you get to skip the line once a month on calls. So if you don't feel like waiting, you can save your call, put it in reserve, and skip the line, all right? So, or you can also Cash App us, right, Austin?
Yes. Cash App is open. It is $ calls from beyond. Capital C, capital F, capital B. And you got to include the last four of your phone number on that Cash App and the Super Chat. Because, I mean, Noah's not psychic.
I'm a psychic, but I'm not a psychic, okay?
I'm a psycho.
All right.
I'm a clairaudient, but I'm hard-headed too. I don't listen that well. So make sure you put in that last four of your phone
Hold up.
number.
Also, shout out to Latinia for cooking the same thing that we eat.
Hey.
You could drop it off now. They know.
Ooh. And we forgot the Parmesan cheese.
Oh,
but,
that's what we forgot. Okay.
But I can honestly say you want to taste this in all your glory. It's
George, what's
glory.
with the Italian music?
Hey, this is the Italian restaurant music. Okay? I wish we could
Italian
zoom
restaurant music.
And we so ghetto. I ain't make no bread. We forgot all. I could have made a salad.
Hey,
But this
listen,
is so good.
If I wasn't switching
My
on the
lasagna
switchboard,
costs about
I would eat
$60
that with
Oh,
Yeah,
my
it
hands.
was just a $60 lasagna.
I would eat it with my hands.
Premium.
like $15 a cheese, so I couldn't afford bread.
Ooh, it's not okay, Ray. I must confess, I still eat meat.
Oh, no.
No, but in all actuality, I do still eat meat. I don't eat pork. So it was very hard for my New Year's Eve dinner for my ancestors because they like animals that move forward.
She said, I'm not gonna be on camera.
And you just cover the whole.
She's so cute though. I don't understand.
I got it.
But
Uh-oh,
I heard
uh-oh.
eggplant
Hold on, hold on.
is so. Hold on, is it gonna focus?
No, I don't
Come
want
on,
to.
we need
The focal plane is way back.
I heard eggplant lasagna is
Hold it up on your
effing
camera.
delicious. Some dishes
Hold it
I
up
do
on your-
eat without meat. Like,
This looks like a slice of pizza. I'm not even gonna
it's
lie.
not Stouffer's. This is handmade. The only thing that's not handmade
Dang.
is
Is these
Say no,
hands?
don't do Mr. Fresh.
Y'all
No,
say-
no,
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 say
now I
this.
gotta
Ray.
step in. No. Now you're gonna
No,
make
Ray.
me step
Y'all
in
know
right now.
Ray's right.
You
Y'all
guys
got
don't
it.
want me
He
to
slid
step
the
in.
way out.
Have
but
the
it's-
F out, Ray.
but it is definitely homemade. The
I'm
only
about
thing
to
is
time.
not
Hey,
the pasta.
can I time Ray out for 10 seconds?
Don't be doing
I'm
my
about
boy
to
Ray
time
like
Ray
that.
out for 10 seconds. He said mine was Stouffer's.
Lasagna.
You know, there's
Pepperoni
duality
on
in
top,
everything.
Yes,
you
I
know?
put pepperoni on top of my lasagna because I got children as well. You know what I mean?
It's magically delicious.
thank
I'm
you.
not even gonna hold you. When I
Thank you.
first met him and he made me this dish 14 years ago or whenever, we've been together a long time.
You proposed?
Mr. Fresh, can you move your coat?
Oh, he
a little
demanded
bit
I
this way?
marry him, and I said,
No, the other
my
one.
mama would kill
This-
me.
Yeah.
You know, all girlish and
Move the
shit.
coat.
And
I'm gonna move the cup
but
too.
I looked at him like he had shit on his face. I said, "What is that?" why would you put pepperonis on a lasagna?
And then you
perfectly
ate
good
it.
lasagna. He was like, just taste it. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh,
That's amore.
She gave me
God.
forks
Kamisha
too.
with another
And
$4.99
spoons.
super chat said, "Hey, if it's okay, anyone in here, I made a shirt for. Please let me know."
absolutely. Thank you so much,
you,
Kamisha.
Stretch.
I know when you're on Discord, I know I barely know how to use it. And sometimes I be forgetting to respond. Is that spoons? Can I have a
Yeah,
spoon
you need
too?
a spoon too?
Oh my God.
I'm trying to.
All right, here
Y'all
we
don't
go.
understand.
That gave me too much.
Moment of truth.
You come to me.
I'm so
the day
excited.
a new studio opens up. And you ask who the
Ah,
person-
you taste season. You taste the season, brother. Listen,
No,
Austin's been
tell
losing
me.
weight. I'm about to make him all ethnic food. Like I thought about some African oxtails too, but that's for another mukbang. I'm finna fatten
This
you
is
up.
too good.
I'm finna fatten you up, brother.
Make sure that you're also eating good food tonight. This is a reminder.
Today, we come together for a feast.
Oh,
I give you what I call a bomba. Not your traditional lasagna. This is La Bamba,
made by El Negro.
made
The
by
black.
El Negro. When I say Negro, you gotta roll your tongue like El Negro.
Leave them people alone.
I'm afraid to
Put
open
your
this.
ankles in this.
It's
Like the
good.
feet. Got me wanting to sing beats with
Mari, whenever you want a bite, let us know. I'll put
Roll
something
through,
in the
Mari.
freezer for you. I got you.
Oh,
Very good.
my gosh.
Very good.
Lick
Mr.
your lip,
Fresh,
lick your
you
lip.
outdid
You got a
yourself.
little
I
bit
need,
of cheese
I
on
need
your
a
lip.
paper towel. There's one behind you.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'm ready to sing.
Let me know in the comments if you leave the crusty part of the cheese for last as a special bite.
Why you need the comments? Yes.
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but sometimes
That's the only way to eat
sometimes
it,
people-
bro.
I don't know, man.
The mac and cheese, you don't eat the crust off the cheese first. Bro.
Ooh, Moroccan and Ethiopian food. Oh my God. Y'all put in the comments where we should go. Maybe we could do a round the world food tour. We're in Italy tonight. I wanted to go to Africa and let you taste some fufu and some oxtail stew.
Nobody
Maybe
wants
some-
fufu.
You don't like it. I love it. Maybe some agusi.
Let's go to Jamaica and have some oxtail, some rice
You gonna
and
cook it?
peas.
You know, he cooked like my Jamaican grandmother. This man, Mandela, was supposed to be a chef, legitimately, and he didn't go to school for it, and he just.
See, the
I'm not the
problem
cook
is
for
I
y'all.
got too many kids, so I cook ghetto meals too. Like you
Yep.
might catch me on Tuesday with some ground beef and rice and some cheese,
And seasoning.
seasoned up.
Bomb as
I
hell.
guarantee you it tastes amazing.
No, for real. Put a slice of cheese
They talk
on it.
about jambalaya. No, I need some of that chicken cheesy rice. I mean
Yep.
that beef cheesy rice.
Indian butter. Ooh, Indian
That sound
butter.
bomb.
Belize. Okay, I went to Belize last summer. You ain't got to tell me twice, baby. That food in Belize was so delicious. Or was that the summer before last? One of these summers. I've been a lot of places, y'all.
I think it was this last summer.
Oh my God. No, I was in Bonaire.
I can't
went
keep
to.
up.
Oh wait.
Listen,
Damn, I went to the Bahamas, Bonaire, Curacao,
How do you keep
Aruba.
up? I can't keep up.
Belize was the year before. But that
no,
food
we
was
went to
bomb.
Belize when we went to Honduras.
Yes, them too. Y'all food is so bomb. Y'all food is so bomb. West Coast Puerto Rican joint. Oh my.
When we are ready, we got a couple calls.
Yes, we do have calls.
Sorry,
And
y'all, we wasn't
Go
getting
ahead
the
and call.
calls
I'm
yet.
gonna enjoy it.
We had, we got the brand new setup, so we just wanted to introduce y'all to the new setup, get some things off our minds, talk to y'all for a few moments. So we do apologize that we didn't get to any calls yet. I know y'all been waiting for an hour to call in and listen to
Salvadorian
calls.
Papas.
No,
God,
papoose sauce.
Jesus.
We try
Y'all
to
gonna
give
have me
y'all.
on my 600-pound life. Like, yep, and I'm proud.
Dang, girl, it's almost gone.
When I'm eating good, I dance. I don't know about y'all.
Was it a race? I just won.
You know what? Why is your plate
Food
empty?
gone.
sir?
Get some more. I know you want
No,
some
no, no.
more.
I know. I
I
got
know you another slice.
There's so much stuff here that I do not want to get dirty. I told you, would want to eat this with my
How
hands.
was it?
I got you, bro. Hold on.
I mean, it's 10 out of 10.
That's not enough.
I appreciate you, bro. Here you go.
I would say a solid 11
Thank you, partner.
out of 10.
You like it?
Mr. Fresh.
I know you got the
I have not
acid
said a
situation.
word since it's gotten in
just-
front of me.
Yeah, the silence at times just says it all.
Sometimes silence is like,
Well-
I want to put this in a napkin, but I
Well,
know
you
the
know,
camera's
the
watching
silence
me.
is like, Okay.
Thank you, Katrina. And yeah, Yolanda, when I'm really like, and I'm comfortable now. I ain't
Cheese
do it last
pupusa.
week. But now I got enough space because me and him used to be like this.
Yeah, we was in the camera like this. Hey,
That's why they were always bickering at each other.
Yeah.
You
I'm like,
guys
yeah.
are always
He was
going
getting
at
there.
we listen.
You
we
guys
wake
were
up-
getting at each other's
We wake
throats.
up and argue. I'd be like, "Do you want?
No, it's
please
so-
tell me if you want hot or cold coffee, man."
Yes, I swear.
It's so
You're
good. I'm gonna be honest. My dad loves it. He's like, "Oh my gosh, they're hilarious."
No, we
me
really
and
do
me
argue
and my
about
mom
that.
were just laughing on the couch. the
Hey,
entire
listen.
night.
That's because we reflect every couple, and
Yeah.
we show what people be scared to show. Like we not perfect.
very true.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we content creators. Like, yeah, we in a public eye, but at the end of the day, we still regular people, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We still got badass kids. We still deal with crazy shit. You know what I mean? We still like to turn up. Like, yeah, we're spiritual, but you might catch us in the club on Friday.
Yeah, you definitely.
That's
might.
important for a relationship.
Facts, because when Cash Money take over for the 99 and 2000s, I just stand up and pull my pants up because
That's
I
my
already
funeral
know.
song, and I'm telling you, y'all better.
I know.
play
Throw
it.
ass.
You throw ass. At
I
the
know.
funeral.
Ass is getting thrown in rotation.
I promise you, I'm haunting everybody on this chat, and you, and especially you.
So I might
If I happen to
have to
go
put a leg
before.
up on the couch
Yep.
if we in the VIP section.
I ain't got no ass to throw.
That's okay because I'm gonna send it to y'all
You
in
not,
my dreams.
sir. You not supposed to throw your ass.
Listen,
But you are?
No. I'm catching ass.
Wait, Mr. Fresh, that's your wife, dude. Like,
no.
You got to throw ass.
No.
gotta throw ass.
That's what she wants.
No,
Men
Austin
and
is saying
women
he
will-
gonna throw ass.
At least
No, he's saying-
just wind it from you. Ain't even gotta throw ass.
No, I was saying me, because I ain't
No,
got no
Austin
ass.
was saying I ain't got no ass. I don't want to throw ass. I'm saying you shouldn't be throwing ass.
It's
Well,
my
Mr. Fresh, I was
funeral.
wondering
God damn it!
if-
I said everybody better be shaking hips and
Does-
ass.
Noah, do you want Mr. Fresh throwing ass?
Absolutely. I want him to be like.
I got a
this.
catcher's mitt. I'm
I want him to
catching
look
ass
like,
all
you know,
day.
I've got the catches.
I want him
Swing,
to-
batter, swing.
Listen, I promise you.
That's hilarious.
I've said it several times. Everybody thinks that I'm playing. I've told my mother. I've told my sister. Everyone thinks that I'm legitimately kikiing. No, I'm not. Cash Money taken over for the 99. If I don't hear it in my casket, I
Nah,
may
she really
sit
be
up.
telling me if you don't play this at my funeral,
I don't want it to
I'm
be
haunting
sad.
you for the rest of your life.
I'm haunting everybody.
I ain't going to chance it. I ain't going to chance it.
I need you to stand up. What's that boy that had that radio outside of that girl's window?
I know what you're talking about, though. I don't know the movie, but yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yep. That's going to be me, but throwing ass.
Yep. I know we have some calls in.
Please save us from ourselves.
Please. Because
We're
we'll
gonna get
speak
canceled
fluent
today.
Japanese for the next.
Oh,
This was kind of fun.
last four.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate you doing my job for me. Caller, you're in the room.
Hey,
Hey, hi everybody. I'm trying to turn on my TV.
well, we appreciate you for turning on your TV so we don't gotta hear the echo.
Yeah, so I don't get the echo.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi
Yes, ma'am.
everybody.
How you
Hello.
doing?
The reason I'm still trying to turn on my TV, I'm slow.
No,
It's
you're
all right. Listen,
fine.
I
listen.
know.
They stuff
Take
in
your
their
time.
face, so take your
Yeah.
time,
I have
sweetheart.
lasagna.
You ain't even touched yours.
There I go.
Because I can't eat and drink at the same time, so I'm gonna
Okay,
finish
I-
my Red Bull and then.
Food looks good, everybody.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
It
We
was-
appreciate
I can see you on a 65-inch TV. So
Thank
it's a little
you.
different.
That's my favorite way,
But
way to
anyway,
watch.
Let's talk about clear audio.
Mm-hmm.
The day I realized that I could hear other things, it was so weird.
Mm-hmm.
I met my husband. I was walking down the street, and all of a sudden I heard, "That's the father of your child." And it was a voice, and I didn't know where the voice came from. I thought I had lost my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And little did I know, I was with him 47 years later,
Wow.
still.
Wow.
I tell you,
years.
when you hear voices, it's weird when you don't know where the hell they're coming from. And you're looking around like, oh, my God. I'm having a nervous breakdown
That
because
happens
nobody
a
ever
lot.
told me.
Nobody talks about your spiritual, the gift of not, or the gift of sight cannot, it's not just what you see here. It's also hearing, smelling, tasting. There's so many different ways to like, for your spiritual gifts to come out. Because the first time I ever heard something, I was in the middle of the reading, like a tarot card reading. I was like, oh, well, that was interesting. It's very random.
Or you hear the don't stop right here, don't move.
Yep.
And I avoided a head-on collision because I listened.
Yep. And see, my problem is I
it's
turn
just
it off
weird.
a little too quickly and a little too often, because I can honestly say there has been times where people and situations have come in my life and I hear and they're like, don't mess with that person. No. And I'm just like, why? It seemed like a good person, me trying to see the good in everybody. And they're like, absolutely not. Nope. So
Right.
it's just about knowing how to let it flow naturally, because there's so many times. And at first I thought it was intuition until I want to say maybe like 2023, it was clear as day that I was talking to somebody's ancestor, and it was like my ancestor stepped aside while I was doing a reading and was like, okay, we give you permission. Go ahead and say what you need to say. And I'm like, whoa, who is this? I don't know this person. So definitely clairaudience. Y'all, we are amongst the gifted.
Definitely. I know I met a young lady one time and something said, tell her, stop running. Oh, see, I'm watching your mouth move, but I can't tell because I turned on my TV, so I can't hear you.
No, you're good. You can hear me through here because there's a 30-second delay on your TV.
Yep.
So this is actually live. Yeah, that's why it probably doesn't even sound like or look like when my lips are moving that it's the same words that I just spoke.
Because what you're seeing is 30 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Because I watch you guys eat, and it's like, wait, she's talking, but I don't know.
Yep.
And I told the young lady, I heard something tell her she needs to stop running. And so I started telling her about herself. And I was telling her what I heard. And my friend said, well, do you know her? And I said, no, but I have to tell her what I'm hearing. And the little girl looked at me and she goes, how did you know? It's not that I knew, it's just that that's what I was hearing. So it's just the weird things that we kind of take for granted when they're not so much weird now.
Right.
But they were weird then, for sure.
Absolutely.
But no, I just wanted to start a conversation because you guys look like food is good, and I want to interrupt.
Yes.
No, you're good. I just wanted to say,
I appreciate it.
I want to say real quick before you go that me being a person that's not clear audio, it's nothing more frustrating than being around somebody who can hear. Because we'll be sitting on the couch watching a movie, and she'll be like, your godmom told me to tell you need to sit your ass down.
Yep.
And I'll be like, wait, what? Ma'am, we're watching a movie.
Yeah.
No, I got to tell you X, Y, and Z. In 30 minutes, like, we end up stop watching a movie because she's telling me a whole hour worth of stuff that I'm supposed to not do. And telling me what happened in my life before I even met her, stuff that I never even told her.
And then even like Austin, his ancestors, they're very...
They dragged the shit out of me a week ago.
They're like, but
they were
you
right.
got one more time to say you ain't Mexican.
And what did you tell me?
Pick this chocolate up and...
What did you tell me, though?
Listen, even though you guys don't identify or don't have anyone that speaks Spanish and that celebrates the Mexican culture, your ancestors are Mexican and indigenous.
And you told him that if he keep on ignoring them, then they gonna cut off his blessings.
Yep, cut his
And once you told him that, he embraced it, and what happened?
Blessings on top of blessings.
I'm moving, new studio.
Yeah.
New crib.
New crib.
See?
Yep. So when
you
I
never
tell
cut off your nose to spite your face.
Hello. And that's what the whole thing about ancestor veneration is, and being able to hear those messages. It's like, who wouldn't want to know the future in advance to avoid certain things? So I take it with, I used to think it was a gift and a curse, but now it's just purely like a gift in my eyes. Even when I walked in here, I didn't say anything, but I'm like, okay, so what dead person is in here? Just for a couple minutes later, after the owner was like, yeah, this isn't in here. And I'm like, oh, well, that's who is like literally behind us, like looking at us and all this other stuff. So it's very interesting.
So it's a curse, but at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys for the people like us who don't have the ability to see, don't have the ability to hear, don't have the ability to tap in with ourselves. We appreciate you guys for providing the information. I mean, it's up to us. You could lead us to the water, but you can't make us drink.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but see, it's even better because you married her.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
He get all the tea. I'll be like, yo,
That's
you need
right.
to go to see this doctor or whatever. Like I told him, you need to go to a dentist. Or it's just little stuff that it don't have to be spiritual in nature, but my ancestors said that your ancestors said you need to get your shit together, you know?
I thought it was going to be great. I thought I was going to get readings for free. I was like, yeah, give me readings for free.
And now
She
you're
was
tired
like,
of it?
no.
Yeah, right.
No.
Oh, no.
I can't do anything for free. I'm like, so I got to book a reading with my wife? She's like, yeah.
I can get paid in Coach bags.
Hello?
Hey, my rent don't pay itself, so I ain't mad at her.
Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Make sure you give your email address again
Yes.
so that I can write it down. I have a story to tell you.
Please do. And I know my assistant is in the chat. It is literally my screen name, The Black Cauldron, without an A in cauldron @gmail.com. As well as if you wanted to share something with Calls From Beyond, it is Calls From Beyond, like up here on the screen @gmail.com as well.
Got it. Well, thank you guys. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Later. So I'm reading these comments. They're so funny. Who was that? Or was that the end call?
That was me. It was ending call. And that was a return caller too, by the way. That
Yeah,
was
I
a
remember.
season caller from a couple
yes.
weeks
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to y'all that has been following the show. It's been quite the journey, and our calls just get better and better. They're always just tea. Someone said it's time for me to get a reading. Yes. If you've never had any sort of divination, I do tarot readings. I use a pendulum and Clairaudience. So most of the time, I used to call them ancestral readings, but regardless if they used to book the ancestral or not, their ancestors used to scream at me and scream at y'all.
Please don't book a reading with this lady, y'all, because y'all ancestors be running through my crib, and I'd be so irritated.
Yes.
I'd be like, I see
Yelling at 'em,
somebody
the
walking
game
down
is
the hall.
on.
Yes. And
seriously.
sometimes it's just because they're so excited and, they want to continue the conversation. But I have to tell them, like, their reading is done. It was done yesterday afternoon.
She be kicking them out.
Please.
I be coming in the house from the store. They come back in through the front door with me. I be like, she put you out, sir.
They do not. They're sweetheart. But I noticed, like, it does take a little bit of, time and cleansing. And they're loud. So if you want to book a reading, you're welcome to. I have several different types that fit everybody needs or what you're looking for. And I'm pretty sure that my assistant is putting it down below.
Yes. Mr. Fresh, do you take orders?
Of course.
This is
You liked it?
fantastic. I'll take
was
14
good.
of them.
You liked it.
Y'all not see me eating the whole time?
All right, so
He
listen.
was so nervous. I'm like, boy.
So can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
I'm gonna share with the world too.
Is it Stouffer's? No, it's not Stouffer's. You
hell
made it.
no.
Okay, I was to say, Mr. Fresh, don't do this to me, Mr. Fresh.
When most people make their lasagna, they make it with ricotta cheese.
Okay.
Because usually you use ricotta, you mix it with your cheeses, whatever cheese blend you use, maybe an egg, 2 eggs, some basil, whatever the situation is. I mix mine with small curds cottage cheese.
That's what my mom does with hers. But yours, Mr. Fresh, I love my mom's lasagna. It's great. The cheese on top and the pepperoni, and I mean, the whole thing was just immaculate.
I appreciate that.
No, like I'm not
it
even
really
like
was good.
I'm not even kidding. Like I'm gonna take that whole thing home and eat it in the car ride home. I'm gonna be
Hopefully, Vanessa's
I'm gonna need you
not
to
watching.
save some for my little homie, man. Like, let my little
He
homie.
won't- he
get
won't
it.
eat
won't
it,
eat it.
but she
That's
will.
how my kids is. Yeah, they
Okay.
won't eat it.
He won't eat it, but
Toddlers don't eat it.
he will fuck up some chicken nuggets. So
Have you discovered Dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Yeah, he's not really.
My son swears
That they're
they
better?
Yes, they're the same. They're the same. Well, shout out to Chef for our Negro right
Let's
here.
get W's in the chat, please, for Mr.
Yeah,
Fresh making.
It was good.
Now
For sure.
we're gonna have to like when we do our event at some
got
point
you.
this year. We're gonna have to do that, but we're also gonna have to bring in the Cuban sandwiches. We're gonna have to have a blind, like not
Hey.
blind, but be like, all right,
I was about to say, bro, it's pretty obvious.
Hood
this
Italian.
lasagna has bread in it.
Period. They said the hood Italian was a slap. I promise you, it tastes so good. It was just, yep. Awesome. Clean
Leg
that
was
plate.
clean the
What's
plate.
up, leg with divine? It was just chef's kiss. Okay,
It was super good.
I felt like Super Mario eating that. Nah, I felt
Okay,
like
one
Bowser.
pan of each.
Yep, Bowser.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try it with ricotta. I don't know what it tastes like. I never really was a fan of ricotta. You know, this was like my grandma used to make it with cottage cheese, so I just always did it. Even though,
Yeah.
like, if you put a bowl of cottage cheese in front of me, I won't eat that shit.
Yeah, I used to when I was a kid, but now no.
No, like I know, like I be seeing the old folks. They be eating it with like
Babies, yeah.
pears and peaches.
I can't. That's
I'm
a
not.
little too unseasoned.
can't
for
go.
me. I can't. I'll eat it in my lasagna though. It's
But
delicious in the lasagna.
I'm seasoning everything. I season my ground beef. I'm seasoning my sauce. I'm
Yeah.
throwing it in there.
No, you get salad.
Yum 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 yum.
It was so good.
Every bite
Yeah.
fit with one another. The cheese with the pepperoni at the top. Oh,
I appreciate
Because some
you.
people
It was
can
like-
So
over
good.
season, but it was far from that. It was
And
perfectly
it was a
seasoned.
cool little 5-cheese blend too. So it was like I made it like I make my macaroni. Like I make my macaroni.
Yeah,
with
I
5
gotta
different
make
cheeses.
y'all some. I really am gonna make y'all a soul food dinner.
You know what? She gonna make hot
You
wings.
think
and
I'm
mac and
playing? I'm gonna
cheese.
make some
She
hot
said,
wings.
Austin, you've been going to jiu-jitsu losing weight? Let's
yeah,
erase all of that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Whenever you have tasted the blend of seasonings of our ancestors,
The Holy Trinity?
man. No, see, I'm
Now
extra.
see the Holy Trinity down south.
Yeah, that,
Like,
but that's
we-
like, what's that, like onion?
No, it is a holy
It's
trinity.
onion, bell
It's-
pepper.
It's
All that,
yeah. But the seasonings, mostly we use seasoning salt, onion powder, garlic powder.
I love
pepper.
onion powder.
Let me
Garlic
tell you
salt.
something. My
No, listen.
ancestors, they be like, sprinkle that in. I'd be like,
just
I never
give you
use
some-
that.
What's that?
I'm gonna give you some sauce.
Okay.
As a black person, it's not seasoned if it don't got garlic powder, onion powder, black
Pepper.
pepper, and seasoning salt.
See, that's
Like,
what I,
those
that's what
are
I put on my steak.
That's our 4
Yeah.
main
But
go-tos.
see, we do fancy shit for steak now. Steak is that was
Yeah, steak you might
we didn't
you,
get steak like that back
yeah,
in the
you
day.
might
so.
you might get it, you know what I mean? It might be marinated.
I've
You
done
know what I
that,
mean?
yeah.
We might, you know,
put some
put
fresh
some little razzle dazzle.
rosemary on
I have
it.
to give Danette some to see if she likes it, but her sister liked it a lot. But I marinated carne asada and then grilled it. Oh my god!
Oh my god, I did that too for some tacos because I
Mm-hmm.
was craving real street tacos, but I was like, I want to make them at home. Man, listen, I be putting a whole damn seasoning cabinet in, but you got to know how much to put in there. That's when your ancestors say, "That's enough, child. Don't
That's
do no
enough.
more. Don't
Well,
do no
somebody
more."
commented and said they'd be telling me that's enough.
Yep, it's enough. So
Nah, 'cause listen, even when I made my lasagna, I was like just dumping shit. I'm
you
not
think so?
listen.
Like,
He
the,
said,
are you
yeah.
talking like Powerpuff Girls? A little bit of this, a
Yes,
little bit of
yes.
Oops.
No,
That's what I
hey,
do too. But I thought he had like a regimen for this lasagna because it tastes the same every
It's just
time.
consistent.
Yeah,
no,
it's
I mean because
consistent.
I put the same seasonings and the same amount of detail in it, but at the end of the day, like
You so ghetto. He said we don't use measuring cups.
What?
Nor do we
Who?
have.
I'm sorry, yo.
I kind
Listen,
of don't either.
I
do
wanted
it
to
with,
go to
like,
school. I applied and got accepted into the Culinary Institute. I was supposed to go to
Right.
Le Cordon Bleu.
Bro,
what happened to it?
the
we used to see
commercials got you?
The commercials, I'd see them all the time. when I was
Commercials
growing up.
got me. I was sold, bro.
It wasn't even the commercials. Like I really used to do that.
He was about it.
I was in high school making.
Ray said they'd be such a big back married to you, Fresh.
Man. No, I was. Y'all don't understand. I used to be big.
No, listen.
Well,
I'ma
I
find
mean,
a
yeah.
picture.
Now we're finding out, Mr. Fresh fucking cordon bleu.
Yeah,
Nah,
Mr.
look.
Fresh over here, a sniper in the kitchen.
She be mad at me sometimes. Cause I be like, "Hey, I'm making some pork chops with a side of brown gravy,
like,
some rice, cornbread." She be like, "Ugh,"
I hate pork.
and then she eat.
I don't eat that shit. Don't lie on
Now,
me
we
on
only-
national
we'll-
television.
Nah, listen. I'm gonna be transparent.
Don't fucking lie on me.
We'll eat pork like once every 8 months,
Okay.
I skipped that meal.
possibly.
I give it
Well,
to
you
one
had
of
it
my
on
Possibly.
the Cuban sandwich had pork. Oh, hold
Where's
on.
Daddy? Let me get the pork.
It's ham
What?
and there's
well,
pork
no,
in
no.
there. It's
Okay.
it's
So
hidden.
like pork
it's hidden.
chops?
No, I don't eat heavy pork. Now, will I eat a piece of bacon once every 6 business months? Yes.
I didn't mean to like.
Sausage.
I had to
No.
just.
No,
I
we're-
just remembered. I was
Kick
like, oh my
Noah
god,
out
no
the
way.
chat because she's capping like
How you
this.
gonna kick her out of the chat?
Hey, she eats
Oh, my
salami more than anybody I know. She'll eat salami with cream cheese
Damn,
every
you
day
clocked
if you
my
ask
tea.
her. But that's
I
pork.
forgot that's pork. I've been eating my whole life. Sorry, y'all. I guess I
That's
eat
so
pork. I won't eat a pork
Well,
chop.
everybody, thanks so much for watching.
I won't eat a fucking pork chop. It's so like, it's so normal
She'll be
to
like,
me.
I hate pork chops past the salami.
Yeah, like,
Pork is disgusting.
okay, in
Slim
my
Jim.
defense, yeah, that too. Oh, damn. Sorry, y'all. I can't say I eat.
She's like, I'm a vegetarian.
I can't
But I
say
love
I
me
don't
some
eat
pepperoni
pork. I don't favor pork. These are snacks. Like when I had my
Yeah.
bariatric surgery, they was like, you have to go on a high fat, low carb
Yeah, like
diet.
1,200 calories.
And I was eating.
I've been watching
That's
my
how I
600-pound
lost
life.
75 pounds. Is eating like they told me like Slim Jims. Them people they don't be thinking it. But I don't eat it like I used to. Like I'm not on a keto diet anymore, so it's diminished. But damn, you right. You clock the T. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't like no goddamn fried ham. What is it? Pork chop. That's too close to chicken. I don't like it. And I'll eat my chicken and my mama's.
Who we got next, George?
Our next caller, last 4 digits are going to be 3411. 3411. *6 to unmute yourself. That will allow you to be unmuted and tell us your spooky story. So the last 4 digits, 3411. Click *6 to unmute yourself.
That vibrated in my head.
3411.
This is what it sounds like when you're in the line at Space Mountain.
*6 to unmute yourself.
Not Sister Noah eating a pork chop before the morning prayer.
Mr. Fresh, you got to lower your phone.
Don't judge me,
Sorry, guys.
please. Don't judge
Hey,
me.
listen, I'm not going to judge her, but let me just say one more thing. Because
He tried
somebody,
to clock my teeth.
no,
It's
somebody
all right.
just said something. They said, not Mr. Fresh sneaking it in. All right, so.
That was a
for
sneak
the-
diss.
No,
It
for
was.
the sake of transparency, there is mild Italian sausage in this lasagna.
I thought they was talking about sneaking in that diss, like trying to clock my teeth.
No,
but
I forgot.
now,
I forgot that I snuck it in. Literally.
I'm sorry,
Hello.
baby. Can you hear us? Don't pay us no mind. Something wrong with us. Hi, caller.
All right, so it is me. Okay, great.
Yes.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Sorry to interrupt. Good. How are
No,
No,
you're
you're
good.
No, we
fine.
needed that.
We
Thank
needed
you.
that.
Lots of weird shit going on right now, so I feel
yes,
like I
yeah.
should call in and shit.
Yeah, the portals and the everything else.
All
The
right.
veil's thin right now.
That's all I have to say about those portals. So I just hopped out of a 9-year portal that I've been laughing at for the last week. So I just got let go from like the first big job I've gotten after going to school for it and in the trenches for 6 years with all these people that are horrible to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was dealing with all that, figuring out my mental health, figuring out my physical health, and dating. And we're going to start from there. So it seems like every time I try to date, I'm in a practical magic script. Okay, something happens to the man. I don't even got to give him no conch, if you will. And his head just kind of goes spinning.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we'll start with one of the first ones, right? I don't know what happened. I think my healing and my love around him just kind of sent him spiraling. And one time we were hooking up and he like transformed into an animal. And I don't mean physically, I mean like his behaviors, the way he was acting, the way he was communicating with me was he started acting like a big cat. And like at first I'm like, oh, this is sexy, this is nice. Oh, yes, we're doing something different today.
Listen.
And he just was not verbally responding with words. By the time we finished what we were doing, he was on the floor, curled up in fetal position, sobbing.
Okay,
And
so wait,
I'm trying to talk to him, and I can't get through to him.
Hold on. I just want to
Yeah.
know what kind of
Yeah.
kryptonite you got in your coochie. Okay, what kind of kryptonite?
I didn't do nothing.
Because wait a minute.
She got the conscience turning people into legality.
Right, you got a whole Lugaru. That Lugaru was like, wait a minute.
I'm sorry for possessing this man. I apologize.
Wait, I just wonder, like, Clark Kenisha, is that you? Because kryptonite is definitely being served. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I play too much. Go ahead.
Sheesh.
No, but that's really how I started feeling. So, like, even after the situation, I'll wrap it up. But even after the situation, I was, like, celibate because I was scared. I was like, am I rogue? Am I, like, stealing these men's sanity? And, like, I'm taking the sanity for myself? Like, is this reparations for all women? Like, what is going on? So I find him on the floor like that. Like, literally just, like, we just finished. And this man, like, crumpled. So, you know when someone faints? Like, sometimes people faint and they, like, fall over like a tower. This man crumpled, like in the spot, like a crushed piece of paper, like a slinky. And he just, like, went, and dropped to the ground. He starts sobbing. I'm trying to communicate with him. And the only thing he starts whispering, and he starts whispering dad. And he starts screaming dad. Like the whisper just gradually got louder and louder. And he starts screaming for his father. We're butt ass naked. This man jumps up, jumps out his room, goes and walks into the hallway. Butt ass naked. We are freshly fucked. Okay, let me just say that. Pardon me, you too.
George is losing it over there in the corner.
He runs out to the hallway, runs right into his stepmom, butt naked. Like smelling like sex, and she's like, what's going on, are you okay? He's just like, where's my dad? And then we're like chasing this little man, like he's a toddler, around the house butt naked, trying to like get him together because we're like, what's going on? Right away his grandma calls. Oh, she put Obia on him, she put bad magic, she put roots on my grandson and this and that. And I'm like, roots where? Like my Panani's roots, bro, don't say that. Because I know I didn't do nothing. I love this man. I want to take care of him. He's been through a lot of trauma in his life, like severe trauma. And I was just listening. I was just there for him. And he opened up. And I think what happened was like his mental health just unpacked too fast and all the shit just unpacked too fast. So then we had to take this man to the psych ward. We had to do the whole shebang. When we're in the car on the way to the psych ward, he comes to and he's like, where are we? And me, I almost fell out the window, I swear to God. And like he's like, where are we? What am I doing in this car? How did I get here? And I just start crying, and I'm holding his hand, and I'm kissing his hand, being like, baby, it's okay, we'll take you to the hospital. And he's like, why am I going to the hospital? And I'm like, you left for a while. And he's like, what do you mean I left for a while? And I'm like, okay, so we get to the hospital, I stick it out like a dumbass. And eventually this man leaves me once he got up on his feet. Right when that happens, 3 days later, I meet another dude who lives in the States. I'm not from the States, by the way. So then me and him hit it off. He books me a flight within 3 days of us talking on FaceTime. Right away, I'm like, red flag. So I start asking all the network of people that I know, who is this man? Why is he buying a ticket this fast? Does he do this with all the girls? Like, is he just like a player that does this? I'm like, nah, like he seems sincere. Now we're going into a deeper portal through that first portal. Okay, we're venturing into the land of men that are crazy. Spiritually so. Let me reiterate. The one from the first time, he was in a cult. He grew up in a cult, like a Judaism cult. Now this one, he grew up in a Muslim cult, and that's all I can say because I don't want nobody getting hurt. So we're just gonna stop there. So he flies me out. I go and visit him and his people in his cult. They love me. He hates me out of nowhere. I'm like, oh goddamn, we found a jealous man. So then I fly back to my country, and then I get flown out again to another state. And while I'm in this other state, I'm like, yo, I'm scared I'm about to get trafficked. Like, it just this scary feeling of I'm about to get trafficked started happening. And so I started doing all these precautions, making sure I'm safe, connected with my family in the state that I was in. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm safe. As soon as I get back, all types of weird shit starts happening. I end up in the hospital with paralysis. I lose my job. I just all this stuff just starts getting fucked up in my life. And I was like, okay, let me just not give nobody no more coochie no more. As soon as I stopped doing that, all these blessings started coming in. And I was just like, okay, somebody put a void inside my coochie that I didn't know about, that all these men have been getting sucked into and losing their minds.
It's
And
not
I've
funny,
had to,
but
like,
it's funny. I
sterilize. Not to sterilize the coochie because literally tonight, the reason why I'm calling tonight is I met this great guy in December, treating me the exact way I want to be treated. Everything's going amazingly. He's willing to accept me and understand my flaws and my shortcomings. We're doing great, right? Yeah, no. Out of nowhere, his cat dies. Okay, I forgot to mention the part. I'm a death and grief doula. I typically come into men's life when either someone's about to die, they are dying, or they have already gone, like maybe a couple days or weeks prior to them meeting me. So they have no idea that that's who I am. I am the Grim Reaper of the pussy. Like, sorry, bro. So with that being said, right, this guy I met, we're having a great time. I'm like, okay, you need to, like, not be trying to see me every day. Like, I don't want you to develop, like, an unhealthy attachment, a codependency. He's like, no, I'm not codependent. I'm an independent man. I got my job. I got my car. I got my place. I'm like, okay, then why are you coming to my house every day? Why are you FaceTime in the middle of a meeting? Like, you're in a meeting. Why are you calling me on a meeting? You think your camera's supposed to be on? So I said, you know what? Let me just cut this off. So I'm seeing these red flags I've seen with the other two crazy fools, right? So I'm like, okay, this is a moment for me to hop up out this portal. I'm getting ready for the double dutch. I'm trying not to get smacked in the face with the portal, and I'm about to jump through, okay? This man's in my way. So I'm about to break his ankles, and I jump through. So tell me why. I did all the cutoff thing. Everything's great. He comes out of the woodwork 2 days ago talking about, let me take you on a date. So I'm like, okay, let me be willing, because usually I'm very like, not willing to accept and receive. So I'm trying to grow and accept and receive. Mm-hmm. Tell me why I went and got my void waxed tonight just to go to the car after getting my void waxed. To then open the door, I didn't even scratch his car. I just dinged it a little bit. Okay, who told him to come park up right up under the freaking curb? Nobody told him to do that. Mm-hmm. I opened the door. The man looks at me like he's gonna murder me, and this scary ass face that I've never seen him make before. This expression. I was like, yeah, no, I've seen that face before. Maybe not on this man, but definitely another man. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I said, I'm gonna go home. I closed the door. As soon as I closed the door, I started walking away. The man starts following me to the bus stop. I said, oh my God, we found another one, ladies. Let's just keep it pushing. So then I get to the bus stop. He calls me and starts screaming, come back here. Get back in the car. Tell me why I stood outside in that cold-ass weather in my little rinky-dink coat. And I said, I would rather be here in this damn cold than be in that nice car that you got with the heated seats. Thank you. As soon as I get home, I get another call. So I just really wanted to go and take you to a movie. I'm like, okay, no problem. I just got real monotone with it. I was like, we're not playing this game. We're not playing this game. We're not playing this game. As soon as I set that boundary, stood on that boundary, pissed and shit on that boundary, okay? I got 2 job offers. Mm-hmm. Right before I clicked the video, I got 2 job offers. Damn. For a job that's going to pay me more, less work, and fully remote. So I just wanted to share my story for however other many people watching this are going through a bunch of portals. They feel like they just keep going down into the depths of the infernal 7 rings of hell. You're like, when do I start coming up? When does the Kundalini start to rise? Right now. Right now. Like right now. So I'm just wanted to share my little something. The crazy things can happen, and all of it has to do with spirituality. The people that know. I just didn't want to drag it and educate. I just wanted to share my little testimonial of, girl, jump to the portal.
Listen, I want you to please
get them out the way and get out.
Yes, please make sure you hit me up whenever, because I'm about to start this tarot and tea, and you'll be perfect. Somebody said this girl is Cardi B's ghostwriter. I can't.
Listen.
I cannot.
I got 2 things to say. The first thing I have to say is, I wonder if it was like, what's the little sex demon?
These men had like succubus,
like a succubus
type energy.
Like, I wonder if it was like,
maybe you attract that. Maybe your poom poom.
It was
attracts
attached
that.
Like I
you
attract
until you declined it, and then it was
That's
like,
what
all right,
you
I'll let go.
Yeah, it's all, you know what it's giving, and my new videos about this is like incubate, and I forget which one's the male and the female
I think
version.
succubus is a female, I think.
succubias women.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they think that they're your spirit spouse, and they will destroy and fuck up everything in your life when it comes to your love life, because they feel they have dominion over you. And then whenever you stop trying to date and be intimate with people, your life seems to just fall into place.
No, we're not going to ignore the fact that she said she had a vortex. Listen, I thank God that I found my wife 13 years ago, because people like you ruin people's futures.
They literally, no, that's why I asked.
No, but that's the
because
crazy part. Their lives never turned to shit. Their lives never turned to shit. I
It's
have magical
them.
pussy. Their lives became amazing.
Yeah.
They went crazy.
She's
They
giving-
have some sort of spiritual ascension pussy.
Yeah.
So I send them into ascension mode,
Yeah.
and then they go off and they become great. And then they always come back a couple years later saying, you know, you were
It's
the one that got
kryptonite.
away.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready.
Hey.
I'm going to heal your life, but I'm going to kill somebody close to you. Is it your cat? Is it your uncle?
Yeah.
I'm going to kill somebody close to you, but I'm going to heal you.
You know what it gives? Remember American Horror Story season 1 when Charlotte, was her name Charlotte? She couldn't like have relations with a man because they would like croak, they would die.
Bro.
Or like,
Listen.
Yeah.
but it just tells me that you have La Sarine type of energy in reverse.
Listen, I'm
like you're
gonna
not
lie.
there to kidnap
This was
people's
probably
souls.
the most entertaining and best story that we get.
Yeah,
and
in
we get a lot
long
of stories,
time.
but
it's funny.
I don't think George has stopped laughing.
Yeah, poor George. He's
Since
over
you
here
called
red. Because I just
I think I'm going to call myself an incubus slayer going forward.
Yeah, I think you should,
That's what it feels
because
like.
that's what it comes down to, and it's like, trust me, I would just pay attention to your dreams and everything else, because something feels like they have dimension over you and your cootie cat. You know, listen, he's over here laughing at all the many names I have it over your poom poom, and whenever you be messing with these people, they just be like. Yeah, that's why I had to stop you. I said, "What kind of kryptonite you got? What flavor?
Right. Where you from?
Where you
Canada?
from? What part of
Sounds like Canada.
What part of the
No, it's
Caribbean?
like Caribbean. Something.
Where you from?
Like Jamaica or something.
I got
Trinidad.
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
So,
If people in the chat saying I work for the mermaids for me, don't disrespect Mommy Wata.
It
Don't
sounds-
ever do that.
it sounds
it is
like
giving
that
Mommy
pocket.
Wata, because people don't understand
Yeah.
there's a difference between the mermaids and the guppies and the scary kind of like you don't really know about it, and Mommy Wata. Like, I don't know if you're initiated, but it wouldn't surprise me if she was like your mother or like had dominion over you, because there ain't no way.
You just got to start asking men, hey, are you ready for La Sarine?
Right. Are you ready to be checked into a mental hospital after you fuck with me? Because, you know, the kryptonite is just
That's how it's
there.
gonna be.
That's how it's going to be.
I say that. I literally give the disclaimer, and I've got the references. I warned them.
I have the reference.
I
Not
could
the
I don't know,
Google
man.
Reviews.
Like, do I need a terms and agreements for them to
Right.
sign?
No,
Like,
you
how do
need
I
a
protect
Read the
myself
fine
legally?
print, y'all. Hey, listen, all my men in the chat, before you decide to go to Jamaica and find you,
This is what you're dealing with.
this is what you're dealing with. So before you decide to go, I know them island girls be spicy.
Oh, my
Before you
God.
decide to go to the islands,
Baby.
make sure you're ready.
seasoned,
Read
you
the
know?
fine print in the packaging that you open.
Yes, the comments on your story has me crying. Like, but thank you for calling.
I am crying because I stepped away to tell the story because I didn't want to get distracted. I was like, let me give from a genuine place. Like, I went in the dark corner. I stared at a
Right.
corner. I was like, let me tell
Hey,
the story. from my heart.
they said she be like, your life is never going to be the same after this.
Yeah, somebody said,
Literally.
what kind of poom poom you got? Somebody said, sunshine pussy LMAO from that movie.
Oh yeah.
Somebody said, better help coochie. I can't.
Yeah, better help
Guys,
Coochie.
Y'all are clowns in the chat.
Oh
But
my
thank you, Lord. Go back and read them comments. They clowning in that damn chat because
I will.
can't.
Y'all are hilarious.
But for
I
real,
love your content. I love
thank you. I
the
love
show
you
and
down.
Said son went to
Everything
another
you're doing.
dimension.
Listen, if you
Thank
love
you
this
so much
show,
for this
you'll
show.
love
Thank
my
you for all the
show.
content you create.
Yes,
thank you so much
absolutely.
for tapping in.
Please send me any stories. You can do voice notes because I have my own show. That's the type of tea that I'm looking for. That controversial, funny, but also
have-
very real type of shit, you know?
I have it, and I will be sending it.
Yes, please.
What's the new show you're starting, right?
So you can just send it to my regular email, which is myscreenname@gmail.com, and we've been collecting it.
So the black culture at
Wait, George, I think you
gmail.com.
They
saw
are
what I said.
Caroline.
They said this is the grant me 3 wishes genie coochie.
They're dying.
No, mine was the Florida water.
Wait, hold on.
Gotta drink Florida water before we fuck.
The Florida water
Oh yeah,
coochie?
yes. Got to go to the Botanica before you take her on a date. Drink Florida water before fucking.
Girl, they're in there acting a damn fool. But email me. It's my regular email, the Black
No, people are
Cauldron.
on your say crazy shit.
Yes, but
Thank
I
you for calling.
appreciate you,
This
love.
is great. Y'all have a great
You
transition
too.
to the
Don't
new
be a stranger.
platform.
Yeah.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God, not the Don Julio.
Not the 3
coochie.
wishes coochie. Jeez, y'all
Hey, yo.
terrible.
Terrible.
I don't even know how we take another call
I
after
don't think
that, bro.
that was Mari said it
We gotta
best. That was
process
Calls
this.
from Beyond after hours.
We
No.
gotta process it.
I
Yo.
literally, that's how I had
We
to
gotta
ask.
have a conversation.
Let me tell you, I
Listen.
know kryptonite coochie when I see it. My great-great-grandmother had kryptonite coochie. She had like 7 kids. My great-grandmother had about 6 of them motherfuckers. My mama got 5, okay? I know kryptonite when I hear kryptonite, so that's why I had to ask her, like, so what you
How
got
you know
up there?
kryptonite?
Because I got 4 of them. Okay.
Don't be telling nobody our secrets.
I got 4 of them motherfuckers.
Sheesh.
No, but all in actuality, whenever
keep
you
that,
are...
keep that in house.
Black Ivory said the voodoo priest gonna be like, that's above my level.
Right. She
I
said-
can't cleanse that. I'm
He said,
sorry.
get somebody else to do it. No, but in all actuality, this is the like whenever men that are like super attractive, have good genitalia, and they come into your life, and it
She's
seems
the
like
female version of that.
it turns it upside down. That's because they got that kryptonite.
I'm going back. She said, I'm gonna send my wallet to put in her coochie to put in there for like 5 minutes for the big butts.
Man,
Hey,
listen. Bring in that $1 million.
Hey, could you imagine her going to the Babalao and having her beat her coochie with a pigeon?
Listen,
I
please,
really-
Or the
listen.
cascadia?
I want that guy to eventually see this clip and be like, holy shit, I gotta call in. So if you do end up seeing this, call
Right.
in.
Black
gotta
Ivory
get
with the
this out.
comments. An earlier one, they said, can she throw me a new job to me from her coochie? Just rinse it off first.
They said this
God,
is the
a new
coochie Mama warned us about. That's right. That's right. Let me tell you something.
This is when they make you go blind.
That's that moo coochie where you ain't gotta put on no lingerie. Put that moo on. Okay, that's how our grandmothers stayed pregnant, fed.
That's how they got
Crazy
goddamn-
fucking.
Come on.
That is so funny.
Listen,
Hey,
it's
no,
accurate
listen.
though. Think
Listen.
about what your grandma wore back in the day. The moo.
Yep.
She ain't wearing no
my
goddamn lingerie.
my grandmother, who
That
is
is
thankfully
so
still alive today. I went over to her house. She had not had a job since I was born,
Listen, hello.
and she wore a moo every day I was over.
Kryptonite coochie. I'm telling
She was
you,
throwing it.
man. Listen, I'm telling
Granny
you.
was throwing it.
Wow.
You just
Hey,
ain't
I
know.
can bounce his ass better than in a moo than I can in some lingerie. Absolutely.
A little
not.
restrictive, right?
It's a little restricted.
She bounced her ass any day.
For real. No, I can
You don't
just
need a-
be
you don't
text
need a
messaging.
celebration.
No,
I'm really.
no. Listen,
that's the
let me tell you
African
how
in me.
raggedy my wife is. She was bouncing her ass while she was doing Reiki. She was like
I
cleansing,
was.
like she was touching all of her little.
Don't be embarrassing
the
me.
little-
Don't do that to me.
the energy
nah.
spots. She was twerking while she was doing
Listen,
it, bro.
I keep
said,
telling.
yo.
I don't know why people think like I'm just this spiritualist that just watches
Black
meditation
Ivory, jeez.
videos. Like I am ghetto. I don't think y'all understand. I was raised in the projects of California. I have a great time. So it's bouncing ass. It's kryptonite coochie. It's that mermaid energy. Okay.
I mentioned that it'll make you go blind, and Black Ivory said, "Go blind, roll the kids in the wheelchairs up to it."
Hey, listen.
Oh,
Black
my
Ivory, I'm gonna have to time you out at a certain point.
Nah,
Bro,
Black
where's
Ivory
the-
been lit since
It's
last
tonight a
year.
full moon. Eric's asked, "Is this a full moon? Because we be wild
Nah,
tonight."
no,
No,
we
listen.
just over here. This is
This is new studio energy.
yeah.
Shout out, hey yo.
Shout out
Y'all
to
see
the ghosts that
background?
live next
Welcome
door.
to
That's over here.
Calls from Beyond after
they're
Little
not.
dark.
energy.
Calls from Beyond after dark.
Yep.
We got some spirits in the building, and y'all.
Listen.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That call
Took me out.
was top 5.
George
Man.
was over.
I didn't even catch her name. Please
Dude.
email me.
No. We don't want to know her name.
I want to know her name.
No, we don't.
No.
Listen.
By the way,
That's how it starts.
All the men in the room don't want to know her name.
That's how it starts.
I didn't even catch her name because we was over here just
we know
speaking
her
Japanese
name.
beforehand. We know her name.
Yeah.
That's Miss Kryptonite.
Miss Kryptonite.
Next time she call in,
Her
Miss
name is
Kryptonite.
Mrs. Clara Kent.
I know. I called her Clark Kenesha.
Yeah,
I
Clark
literally
Kenesha.
called her Clark Kenesha in the beginning of the
Kanisha
call.
Kent. Kanisha Kent. That's her.
She said, no, I'll be good. Don't kick me out. Okay. I never planned on it.
Yeah, Black Ivory. Come on now, you run with it. All
Oh
right,
my
you're making the
gosh.
funnies. You're on a heater.
Kamisha with another $4.99 super chat said, "I have the same thing happen to me, but without
Yes.
spanky men fall in love with me after a month."
You know what?
Listen.
Kamisha, we don't want to know about your pleasure pockets.
What? We are talking. We all
What-
grown here.
Is this called?
Okay, I know this Negro ain't talking. He married me 6 months after meeting me.
What do you have to say to that, Mr. Fresh?
That's
Listen. You want to know what I got to say?
Kryptonite.
Thank you, Kamisha.
Have y'all seen my wife? Like I know
No,
some of y'all
no.
think she's a BBW, but have y'all seen a full body?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I still
Hey.
am in certain places. We ain't gonna get into that. But what I'm saying
know what?
is some people have that energy.
This
they
is not
got
Calls From
kryptonite on
Beyond
them.
After Dark. We are not talking
You're
about
right. This is
your
tarot and
orifices.
tea. This is tarot and tea content. We're
Called it a
walking over
pleasure
into.
pocket.
This
You're
is
fucking
what.
This is a sample of what you can expect. That's why you got to stay tuned.
Hey,
Portals.
we should do one show a month after like midnight. Calls From
wild
Beyond
and
After Dark.
No, well, the
Well,
problem
tell us your sexy
is that
story.
all of our people are on the East Coast, or I mean,
Oh, so
our
this is After
UK
Dark for them.
viewers would love
This
it.
is After Dark.
But when I tell you, like, this is we're crossing over into tarot and tea, where the inappropriateness is welcomed and we kiki and haha. But yeah, that's just called kryptonite.
I still think I knew it was
Miss
going to be a good
Kryptonite.
call when she said, "Yeah."
My children are
I
watching
gave him
this.
my coochie, and George flung himself through the side of the room over there.
yeah, it was a good use of the word
Kids,
coochie
close
at
your
that
ears.
point.
See, this is
Right.
sorry, children. I don't even
Right.
know. You know, they say they watch it. I don't.
No,
believe
Max
them.
is watching.
Max
Max,
is watching.
close your ears.
Yeah, sorry.
Mari said,
You
"This
don't.
is Freaks From Beyond."
We don't need to know how you got here.
You still got me at pleasure pocket. That's why.
But it is, I mean, at the end of the day, it is a pleasure pocket.
You know, and okay, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna sneak out one of the products that's gonna be on my. Y'all two are gonna die.
It's about to be raggedy.
Okay, so I don't think you guys know, but I used to specialize in the art of fixing pussies. So one of the things that is going to be on my
Close your ears,
website
Danette.
is a spiritual cleanse for your poom poom.
So you found your first customer.
listen
tonight.
It knocks at least 1,000 miles off of
Hold
their
on,
engine.
Hold on, Austin. Austin.
Depending on how
Are you
back
trying to get your,
miles.
hold on, time out. Austin is trying to get his transmission rebuilt.
Listen,
Who's
no.
the first customer?
The
The
lady
lady.
who just called in.
The
Oh,
lady. They're
Austin
prayed
said you
over
thought your first
herbs.
customer. I thought Austin was volunteering.
No,
I said,
they're
damn, Austin, you trying to get a...
No,
trying-
I mean,
trying to
y'all
rebuild?
could. I mean, depending if you are a woman or a man, because there
That'd be
is a such thing as bussy, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
I was gonna say.
I mean, it works for any type of, like,
It's-
y'all know that I stand for the girls.
I'm
No
gonna just
matter.
be honest. We've
We
been
all
selling-
stand for the
Right.
girls
Hey, we've
here.
been selling. Listen,
We've been
we
selling-
used to have a whole business called the Kitty Care Club.
Yeah.
Where we had yoni steams.
Okay.
Can you
We
imagine?
used to sell thrones. We used to sell vaginal
Pearls.
Pearls.
Yeah.
The rejuvenation kits with the gold little
Yeah.
strips,
Nice.
like the ones you used to put under your eyes, but you could put it on your lips.
Yeah. Yes.
out.
They're
That's hype.
vajacials, babe. I gave a
Okay.
name and then somebody stole
Vajacial.
it
I'm
for
sorry,
me now.
shit. I didn't know what it was called, but I'm
But-
just saying. Listen,
No.
Did you ever have somebody come in wearing a muumuu?
That's all you wear. That's all you wear when you do these.
Okay.
That's
okay.
ancestral.
No, yeah, but I was just saying, like, you knew, like, oh shit, this is
I've
gonna
never
All
be a
my
seen-
tough
customers
day.
wear muumuu. Shout out to I ain't gonna say it because I know I think her kid is on here. But my bestest customer, I've never seen
know
her
what? Why
wear
would you say
anything
her kid
but
isn't
a
now-
muumuu on. I've never seen when I used to drop it off to her. Whenever I used to, she put in her order. She stayed in a muumuu. Shout out to her. She know who
That's
she
big
is.
time comfort.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the
out to that.
muumuus in chat.
Listen,
but my thing is, if y'all walking around with muumuus, are y'all wearing draws or no draws?
I mean, I think it's a no draw situation.
Yeah.
At
I'm
least
glad he
if it
said
was me,
it. I didn't wanna
if
sound
it
like
was
Ratchet.
me,
I'm just
No
saying.
listen. It's modesty with a little bit.
Is it
of,
okay to wear draws with a muumuu, or is that like off limits?
I think if you're gonna go to
Let
the
me know
mailbox,
in the chat.
Yeah, I don't really
Slide
wear
some
them.
on.
It depends on what kind of muumuu you got on. Our ancestors wore those muumuus that for bedtime they would stop like right below the kneecap. And
Mari's
for
mom got a crush on George. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
We did say we were gonna do a George like.
Mari's mom got a crush on you, bro.
George is handsome, you know. It is what it is.
I'm 100% heterosexual, and I got a crush on George. George is a handsome man.
George, all right. I'm gonna just say because I've said this before. A lot of
I
city
appreciate it.
George has been my baby daddy since 6th grade. Okay.
Oh my gosh, not the baby
6th
father.
grade. All right.
Not the baby father. Come on, George, show your face for the people. Keep it up there for at least 1 minute for Mari's mama.
You was laughing, George. It's okay.
See, they said it. Hey, they said it in the comments. No draw. So it depends.
Okay.
Now, some people's grandmothers, our ancestors, great grandmamas were them
take
damn.
A peek, that's how you find out.
Yep. Take a peek. Wore the moo-moos down to their ankles, and then some of them were right below their kneecap. So the ones you wear to bed usually be the ones with the below kneecap. You know. Yeah, that's that Thumper 3000.
Yeah, he mewing for the chat.
That's that Thumper 3000.
Yep.
Welcome to Calls From Beyond, everybody. Welcome to the new studio. If you're just now joining us,
Beyond.
yes, we're in a new studio.
I don't know if our show will ever be the same after today.
Yeah.
We pushed
Now
the
I'm
envelope.
trying to see if we already heard about somebody's poom poom being
We'll
vortex.
We'll never get the same conversation tonight.
We won't. And I hope Miss Kryptonite, aka Clark Kenesha, calls back and yeah.
I don't want to deal with nobody else crying in a fetal position and running around their crib asking for their daddy naked.
There's no way that a psychotic
Nosferatu
break happens that. Who?
Nosferatu in the new movie. That's how
Oh,
he died.
yeah. Oh, did you know that it's for rent?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I'm about to go home.
I'm
As a matter
mad,
of fact,
though.
thank you for reminding me. I'm going
mad,
home and
though, 'cause
watching
it's the extended
Nosferatu.
edition. It's only 4 more minutes.
Are we still taking calls?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there people in the
Yeah,
call?
we still
It might
taking
be people
calls,
in the.
Dwayne.
We're gonna be
Mari
here
said
until.
the viewers went up when George was on screen.
Next
I don't know
caller
why you acting
is-
shy. We got him a damn camera.
Next caller. Well, no, I know. but
Kryptonite
it's-
Coochie.
I know.
George is not shy. He literally has 2 of his own shows.
Yeah,
He's
I'm on
not.
camera
I'm
a lot.
teasing him.
I'm on camera a lot. You know, I like
Not the
this
Thumper 3000.
Coochie from
Our next caller's last 4 digits are going to be 9341.
I can't wait to start talking about all the stuff I know about.
9341. Star 6 to unmute yourself.
Welcome to our new show, Cooch from Beyond, y'all.
Not to be confused
Oh
with Gooch
gosh,
from
I'm
Beyond.
sorry whoever is listening and is on mute and probably
Sorry.
trying to.
Caller, you're in the room.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
What's up?
it's Jessica.
hey,
Hey,
girl.
I haven't called in a while, but how y'all doing?
Good. I'm so sorry. You called in on the entire
Wrong day.
weirdest day of
We
Calls
apologize.
from Beyond. We talking about coochie kryptonite, crash
This is
outs,
Cooch from
mental
Beyond.
hospitals.
It's a
and
new episode called
moo-moos.
Cooch from Beyond, where we
I'm so
talk
sorry.
about spooky
No,
things.
it's fine. I'm over here dying. I'm going to try to steer us back in the right direction.
Please try.
I don't know how
Save
to
us.
follow that
Try,
up, though.
yeah. This, like I said,
Training
we're
wheels on
crossing
this
over.
thing.
Over into tarot and tea. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. On my, we not gonna do that here. I'm sorry. Go
It's a
ahead.
good thing we had this conversation after Danette turned 18.
I know. Sorry, her little innocent ears.
I'm paying attention.
She's not. Go
I mean,
ahead,
she ain't
girl.
watching the show
Go ahead,
either.
Jessica.
So I was meaning to call in a little bit earlier when the first caller was talking about Clairaudience. I have been struggling. I'm hearing, but I'm not hearing.
Yes.
I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be hearing. But I've had a lot of ringing in my ears these last couple of weeks,
It starts off there. That's where it starts.
and I'm sick of it.
Yes. You know what else
Welcome
is
to my world. I hear ringing too.
Yeah, he ignores it. He totally is just like, no, absolutely not. But
I be like, is my
didn't.
blood pressure low?
Yeah, he start asking medical questions like, did I take my riboflavin today? What's going on? I'm like, that's the spirit. But it starts off as ringing, and when you can hear electricity, it's the weirdest shit ever. Like the other day, I could hear electricity so good when I was recording a YouTube video that I was just like, there's no way that the camera's not picking this up. Like, it is so loud. So you're sorry to tell you, you might be a little clairaudient.
Yeah, I know. I've known for a while. I've always, it's the ringing. It's not constant, but a lot of times I'm just like, nope, whatever it is, I don't want it because I got enough going on.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And it started when I was younger. I used to hear my name called all the time. I'm like, I don't know who's calling me because it's not my mama.
Be careful saying that you don't want it and
My
ignoring
mama's
it.
very much alive.
Yes. No, that used to happen to me in my sleep a lot, and I used to say, I don't want it, and then I started seeing spirits and dark entities and sleep paralysis. My kid, I don't want it. She's like, I don't want it. I'm praying it off for her, and then she starts seeing literal ghosts. So it's like if you don't ease yourself into it and walk into it on your own recognizance, then they're gonna jump you into it. It's like get down or lay down, like type of shit. It's like being jumped into a gang that you never even asked to be initiated into. So just be careful of and just let them know respectfully, like, listen, I'm not ready for that. Whenever I become ready, I will let y'all know, or you can show me, because you'll go from just being clairaudient to seeing full on ghost. So just be careful, girl.
Oh no, I've definitely seen things.
Oh my goodness. Too late.
And
trying to warn her.
My family thinks I'm insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They think I'm absolutely nuts. And I'm like, I saw it. I mean, it didn't have a form. It was more like a blob.
Yeah,
but
like a blob.
it was definitely there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And hearing the things falling in my house when they're not falling, and footsteps in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And somebody in the comments said, just be careful of who you answer to, and that's very much so the truth. That's why I feel bad for people that don't dabble into divination and they go through these type of things. Even with like the last caller with the kryptonite coochie, it's like y'all are spiritualists, right? And y'all know these things, but because you don't do divination for yourself, it's hard to kind of know. Divination is to guide you into what you're supposed to be doing. So when somebody says like, hey, be careful who you answer to, that's very true. But how do you know if you don't do divination? Does that make sense? So
right.
I know it's tiring. I couldn't imagine. Like, I remember those days where I didn't get no sleep. It was 30 days, 30 nights and nothing but sleep paralysis, astral projection, lucid dreaming. And it was exhausting.
Oh, the astral projection is the worst.
Especially when you did not ask, like, it's one thing to be thrown into astral projection and then you be like, oh, okay, well, I want to go this place. And then it's like, no, bitch, you're going over here. I said, come on. And they throw you into this
Oh,
place
no,
where...
as many times as I've done it, it's always involuntary. And I never have control over where I go, and then I don't remember where I've been when I wake up.
Listen, just make sure you are praying over
All I can remember is dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just pray over your vessel every night and let your ancestors, the source, your spirit guides know, like, hey, I only want to go where you permit me and you know is safe for me, and I only want to be in control of my lucid and astral projection dreams. Like, especially if you're having it where they're just throwing you somewhere. Like, they threw me into a damn Diddy party one time, and I will never forgive them for that. I will never forgive them for that. Okay, and I didn't like it, and I'm just glad I made it out. That was a TikTok, and I can explain after we take at least one more call.
Did they tell you to take that?
No, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. But it was definitely a Diddy party, and it was other travelers there just like me, and we both looked at each other like, you are a real person. What the fuck are you doing in my dream? But, it's like you just got to be very, very careful. Every time you close your eyes, even for a nap, make sure you're praying over your vessel because it's empty at that point. You're off in other dimensions and, seeing things. So just be very, very careful.
Yeah, I've had somebody try to walk me through it before, and I was just like, I'm not ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's okay. Just let them know that you're not ready. Or you can even tell them, I am not interested. Please stop. But
I was also in my 20s and in college, so that wasn't the time.
Yeah, no.
I was partying.
Right. Yeah, I've been having these type of dreams since I was 12, and I prayed and prayed to a certain deity that I still respect and hold high regards to, but it didn't stop until I went to like what I do now, African spirituality, protection, warding, witchcraft, as they call it. So, it just takes a level of understanding, what you're working with and how you can use it. You know what?
I want to get in. I just don't know where to start.
You know what?
Comments.
Join me. I'm sorry, I'm reading comments. Shaman, sit in the corner, okay? What I will say is that over on Patreon, I know a lot of you guys believe that I just teach hoodoo on Patreon. That's not the case. I teach all spirituality. I did not start off as a hoodoo. I started off as a practitioner of the occult, if you will, just a general spiritualist. And we talk about things like this over there. So I would recommend, if any of you are ready to take the first steps in your spiritual journey, to join us over on Patreon. And I got some real heat for Patreon coming up. I'm not going to say it here.
More
but
lasagna.
More lasagna. But this time with Parmesan cheese.
Or it could be, discount codes.
Discount codes. Listen.
All right, that's all I got for tonight, y'all.
Well, thank
All
you so much
thank
for
you
calling.
so much.
All right, bye.
All right,
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
I had to scroll back to a Black Ivory. Black Ivory is just on one side.
No.
No, wait.
Everybody-
Happy birthday, Ray
Yes,
Alexander.
happy birthday.
I seen
Oh,
it
it's Ray's
earlier,
birthday.
And then
Oh,
my new friend distracted me with her.
What is it?
kryptonite
Feliz
coochie.
Cumpleaños?
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz
How you say it?
cumpleaños.
So
Danette. Feliz Cumpleaños?
no.
Cumpleaños.
What
Cum-
the hell?
How you say it?
You didn't take no Spanish in class.
Listen, hey,
Fellas.
I
Fellas.
speak English.
Cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños. Am I saying it
I
right?
speak
Feliz
Spanglish.
cumpleaños.
Mr.
IT,
Fresh
that's
is
happy
on
birthday
one.
to you.
Mr. Fresh might have to go into
I
timeout.
speak Spanglish.
This man, he be like, por favor, por favor.
I be like,
Mucho burrito.
Mr.
Mucho.
Fresh,
like-
maybe scoot back a little bit.
And then on top of that, when we
I
go
be like,
to,
tres asada.
he be making me so sick. Every time we go
Con-
to the taco
con queso,
shop, he be embarrassing me
easy
with
bole.
that damn accent. I'm like, she speaks English. Leave that. He be like, I'm speaking English. I'm like, where does that Mexican accent come from? Stop it.
I be
you know?
like, con
Okay, so
queso
and
crema
and she
on
be like,
arroz and frijoles.
she be like, okay, sir, that'll be 15.
I speak perfect English.
I don't know what he was trying to do.
Right. He said, listen, the Spanish speakers are looking at him like,
All right, so
speak to
hold on. Shout out to
Spanglish.
2 comments. I got to shout out to Shaman because Shaman said,
You know, I looked over and I
"Here's your
seen that.
complimentary bottle of baby oil."
Man, they dropped me off in the fucking hood. Like, how
then-
could y'all do that to me?
Hold on, we also got to shout out to Ray because Ray said, "Ma'am, when you said you could hear the electricity, he said, ma'am, you need to see an electrician. You got bad wiring."
Man, and the worst part is that you may be right. I'm the first person that lived in my apartment, but when
How
I
do we
turn
live
on
in
my
a brand
computer,
new building with
the
bad
lights go off.
electricity? That's diabolical.
God.
I gotta go back to Black Ivory's comment though, because Jessica goes, "Hey everybody, is the cooch enchanted or not?"
It is. It is.
thing
It's
we
very
said.
much so. That listen, a lot of y'all don't know that the power is in the pussy, and y'all just don't know how to hone it. And I was saying
I don't know how to hone
before,
it.
you don't, because you don't have a coochie, Austin.
Listen, Austin,
You got
gotta put
banana
your
power.
2 feet down. I know that this is a woman's podcast, but you gotta put your 2 feet down and say, "Dick, drive this car."
No,
not
coochie
coochie.
definitely drives.
I'm not
the
trying to
boats.
get my ass beat.
Fuck a
Mr.
car.
Fresh.
We driving boats over here, okay? We got cruise ships with these coochies, okay? All right.
I don't know what to do.
Listen, we are the pilot
Caribbean.
pussy, okay? But what I will say is, I was telling y'all before.
It's that Delta.
I was right. That's that Delta pussy. Shut up,
JetBlue.
Drake.
Frequent flyer miles.
Hey, listen,
No, this
listen.
is that.
If her coochie is driving that kind of plane, I don't want to be on
no,
it.
that's what I'm
okay?
saying. We got that Qatar Air coochie.
Oh my God,
Okay, we
that
got that
fucking
United Emirates.
United Arab
Okay.
Emirates.
Okay.
So
All right.
what I was saying before, we
First
all got
class only.
distracted, and this
Mari said Noah's the only woman on the podcast.
I'm talking about the
Our
chat.
viewers,
Our chat as well.
We are
90%.
definitely
Yeah, we
outnumbered.
listen. Our
Listen.
chat is like probably 89% women.
Why do you think I have pinned in the merch the
Man,
women's hoodie and not the
listen, and my good my sis stars in the comments, they know what it is.
Vortex
because-
Boom Boom Cruise?
Listen, boom,
Cruise
boom.
ship coochie?
Listen, we got that shit that I have motherfuckers running outside butt naked today. I can't believe that. Please, y'all, but this is what I was saying earlier. I have a line of spiritual coochie products coming
Running
out.
outside naked is diabolical.
It's
Wait a minute.
diabolical to his mother.
Listen.
They were in the
Hey,
house.
listen. I've been married for 13 years. I'm keeping my socks on.
Did you get the grippy socks?
Keeping my socks
hospital
on. The hospital
y'all
socks.
make me sick.
Listen,
Not
sometimes
the
my feet be
hospital
ashy. I don't want to slip out of it, so I
George,
gotta
you
make sure
You
I
are
got
not
that footage.
fucking in hospital socks. Stop.
George, do you remember
Stop
Gravity?
doing that.
George, you remember Gravity? The trampoline part, you get those socks, you put your feet up on that.
All three of y'all
Dude,
make me sick.
You
We ain't
gotta
playing
stop
Spider-Man.
fucking in hospital socks,
Wait a
bro.
minute.
That's
I'll
bad.
never know it. I gotta crawl on the ceiling.
You know what?
Holy shit.
I hate him.
Running on the walls.
Yeah, get traction on the wall. Oh,
Oh,
Babe,
my
where are
God.
you? I'm on the ceiling.
She said, "Don't need to make her miss spaghetti." Period. Okay, no spaghetti needed. You can hold the bodily fluids.
I'm never eating
No,
spaghetti
he's
from a
cooking.
woman.
It's
For sure.
Never.
He's for sure cooking.
it's like the TikToks where it's like, what are you doing if your girl make $250,000 a year and they're like washing dishes, and
Man.
cleaning
I
up?
assure you, listen,
100%.
my lasagna was not that kind of spaghetti. I promise.
No.
Mr. Fresh got tears coming out. That's how
Oh
much
my
he
gosh.
loves.
Oh,
This
this
coochie
is
show
popping
has
out.
been
Like
amazing.
Pokemon balls.
I tell you a joke. I'll even tell you a story. I will never tell you a lie. There is power in that. Okay. But shout out to her. That was amazing. I know there is
Thank you
one
for being
more.
brave enough to come in and talk to us about,
Man,
talk
listen,
about that on the
because
show with us.
my man's was off his rocker. You know, that kryptonite got into the bloodstream, up to his brain cells. That pilot pussy
She
got
said
him
we
on
was, she said we was fresh.
in a
We was still naked. And he ran out.
She sure
Hey,
did.
but could you put a visual behind that? Could
I
you
already
imagine
did.
a dude running out,
Yes.
butt ass naked,
Running to his mom?
chasing his mom
saying dad.
with his shit
That's the
swinging,
most
saying
fucked up
daddy?
part.
Oh my God,
Bro.
you gotta clip that call.
Oh, you gotta clip that call. I think that call's
George, I already know it's going to be like the power to.
The power
listen.
of the pussy compels you.
But it's YouTube, so it's going to be this P star made him go crazy.
Yeah.
No, hey,
Listen.
yeah.
I need that for my channel too, y'all. That's gonna be my first clip.
$1
That's my first clip.
$1 million. Ooh. Ain't that what? Who said that?
Future.
Yeah.
She
Him.
got that.
And she can see the future. See,
Hey, yo.
the next caller I know, Dwayne, what is the last four numbers of the next caller? I lost
Dwayne
his-
said he was gonna
I'm
call
over here
too.
crying,
That
and it's
pussy
warm
got
in
that.
here, so now my glasses are like,
Yeah, I was about to say
so your
Jeanette.
glasses get foggy on regular days, not just when George's dad isn't around.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
When did this come and turn into
Caliente.
therapy from Beyond?
muy caliente.
Our next caller's
Fuego.
last four digits are
Ray said, sounds like when I first was on the
Four.
other team.
4922.
I don't know if
Seems
that's
familiar.
Dwayne.
That's Dwayne.
Okay.
Sound like Nicki Minaj gonna be in the background, like Dwayne.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yes. See,
Hey,
Y'all
what's-
can
nobody.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Hey,
None of our callers are going to be serious tonight.
yeah,
After
there's no way
the
we could do a
kryptonite.
serious show tonight. Like,
No.
it's in the trash after this.
Yo, real talk. She need to be y'all guest. Just don't let her
On
bring
me.
no food to y'all studio.
No fool, bro.
He said, no. You know,
As much as I love oxtail, you gotta keep that over there. I don't know what kind of seasoning you got in
Nah.
your house.
Listen.
She got to walk through the metal detector when she
You
got
know
no
what?
crystals. You can't
Wait,
bring
we're
none
down
of
with
that
the
shit.
one?
Put it down. The more you
Sage her down. Sage her. You got to throw that Florida water on her.
listen,
Hey.
it's not her fault. Some women are just born like that.
Nah,
where
nah. Hey, she need to
She
take
ain't doing
She need to
nothing.
take a bath in Dextrol.
No, you mean Dettol?
Dettol.
You know what? This man, see, that's how y'all know he got proximity
Hey.
to a spiritual wife, because what you know about Dettol?
She need to take a bath in that.
Hey, you gotta take her to Haiti to get cleaned up. Come on, baby. You gotta go to
Hey,
Haiti right now.
listen.
Shit, Haitians, they ain't fucking with her. My good sis was born with the magical power. She a bloodline coochie connoisseur. I don't know what to tell you.
Listen.
She is.
Hey, that's funny. Hey, you gonna catch her texting another dude. You gonna be laughing. He just don't know what he getting. At.
Right. Take her, please.
I'm gonna be like,
she almost killed me
listen,
yesterday.
these three are gonna be like, bro, run, okay? Don't walk out of her
Hey,
DMs.
how that
okay?
old TikTok used to be was like do run.
Yeah. Hey, y'all remember Don't Be a Menace?
Yep. That girl that was like, I
Hey.
told you I get a little crazy.
Hey, shorty in the back of the mail truck.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's her.
Exactly. You see how he was all up on it. She was like, "Hey, now look, now I get crazy."
Uh-huh. And see, that's probably a movie that you and George, I gotta show y'all. Don't Be a Menace of South Central while sipping your gin and juice is an actual movie.
No, I sipping your juice in the hood.
Juice in the hood, gin and juice. That's where you got it from. But look up Don't Be a Menace.
I'm looking
that's
it up right
the
now.
Yeah,
short
where you
name.
can wear the Uzi with the bunny slippers.
Yes.
Oh, it's a Wayans brother movie.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
hilarious.
it's a hood classic.
Hey, she need to have her own storyline with the American Horror House for real.
Man.
Listen,
Well, that's why I said she sound like Charlotte, because Charlotte in American Horror Story 1 or Part 1, it was the house one, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at that picture, and
happy birthday,
every time she would like
homie.
smash a dude, they die.
Oh, there's a movie. It Follows, I
So,
think.
hey.
And it's like every time it's like a sexually transmitted
No,
ghost.
her nickname is the Black
For
Widow.
real?
Yeah.
You know what? Why y'all doing my good sis like that?
She's
It's
the
not
Black
her fault.
Widow.
It's not her fault that she
She's
has
never gonna listen again, Mr. Fresh.
La serene
No, we
energy.
Hey, we love her.
You know what?
It's just some
Hey.
people love her too
What-
much.
Now you know what's so funny. I swear I was watching Harlem Nights last night.
Oh,
and then
I
you
love
commented
that.
that
Hey,
on
see that
that story.
sunshine?
I was watching it last night.
She had no
He
sunshine.
said,
Tell your mama I
he
love
called
her.
his wife and say, honey, I'm not coming home. And he hung up the phone.
Message. Somebody said message. That went perfect.
Motherfucker
Hey,
shot me in my
yo.
pinky toe.
Nah, hey.
Listen, as someone
Damn.
who is probably looked at as a witch in many different communities, I can say that there is
What? That's
power down your
crazy.
pants. If you are a woman or a man, women have it a little bit better though. We do, because we can find any old, So it's not her fault. She just was born with the juice. If you got the juice, you got the juice.
Literally.
She's got
Yeah,
the
but-
juice.
Okay.
Literally.
No, I didn't mean literally.
Yeah.
Man.
There's magical
You create
properties
patience,
in your genitalia, okay? And we'll be discussing those on Tarot
You
and
know
Tea.
what?
That's
Oh,
that.
my goodness.
Tarot and Tea is absolutely an adult show where we kiki just like this.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Black Ivory
yeah.
said first
Hey,
hard. Sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, it's just funny. So yeah, I'm Dwayne motivated in the chat though, man.
Man,
yeah,
we
for sure.
appreciate you calling in.
Yes.
And keeping the chat live.
and
Like,
keeping
we
it
appreciate
live.
you for
Definitely
your
keeping it live.
interactions.
Listen, I really
Oh,
appreciate y'all. Y'all are y'all built this brick by brick, supporting and just listening. Even when we speak in Japanese, when we get the craziest stories, when we're eating, when we're just communing and talking to y'all. So we appreciate the support.
Nah,
for
it'd
Dwayne.
be a lot of people to be like, some people be mad when we converse.
Oh, they love.
But it's like, what
they
would
hate
the
it.
show be if we didn't interact with the
It'd be
crowd?
20 minutes.
If we didn't interact with the people who's messaging and we talk shit with them and all of that.
It's Shaman.
Jacinda, go ahead and log out. Go ahead and log out.
I didn't see that one, George.
You too.
Jacinda?
Shaman,
You
you
know
go
what?
ahead.
I hope
Bye.
you call back in.
All right. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Yeah,
calling.
make
Call in at any
Rock
time.
with us, man.
Yes.
We
Rock with
here
us.
every week.
I hope she called back in. Y'all ready for my story?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
come on.
I didn't even think. I'm over here talking. I'm like,
Hey,
my bad.
listen.
You know what? We gonna do
that.
that because I'm putting a list of people together that I'm looking at these comments. Y'all need to log out after this show is off. Please log completely out of the YouTube app.
So
Go
you
ahead,
gonna,
brother.
You gonna put Dwayne in timeout too?
He got to go in timeout too, but it's a couple of them.
Yeah.
Alexandria, yep. Go ahead and
Black
log out,
Ivory.
sweetheart. Black Ivory, Ray, you've
Black
been
Ivory
kicked
was supposed to
out.
log out 2 hours ago.
Yep.
Shaman.
Who else? It's somebody else up
Shaman.
here.
All right,
Yep,
come on.
Shaman,
Let's
it's
go ahead
you.
with Dwayne's story.
It's
Yeah.
you. Yep. Y'all all
We
need
in
to log out.
overtime.
Yeah, so that's my list for now. Go ahead, Dwayne. I'm sorry.
All right. So y'all remember last time I called in, I told you about, I went and got the reading from the lady, and she told me about the laced weed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yup.
Yes, I remember.
All right, cool. So I got another one. So check this out.
Wasn't his cousin,
was
right?
in-
I
Was
believe.
it your cousin that was trying to get you the lace weed?
Or somebody you knew.
step-
It was somebody close.
Your
Step brother.
yeah,
Okay, I knew it was
stepbrother,
somebody
yep.
close to you.
Yeah, stepbrother.
Okay.
Stepbrother. Yeah. So check this out. This story takes place in 2016. 2016. What happened? I was working, and then shit just went bad for me. I had no money. I was broke.
Mm-hmm.
And then the lady, she would check on me. She would really feel my energy. She'd say, "Dwayne, I see you, man. You kind of sad. I know you don't got no money, but I'm gonna tell you what to do to get some money. I was like, all right, cool. And mind you, now she's not in my city. She's in Vegas actually.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, Dwayne, listen, I know you live by a casino because I'm seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go to this casino. She said, write this down. Write this shit down. I said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She said, look, you're going to go to the casino. She told me where it was facing and everything. She said, you're going to go in there. When you go into the casino, you're going to see a banner on top of these slot machines. You're going to see a banner with a dice. Once you see that, there should be a man sitting underneath that, like underneath the dice with a hat on. You're going to wait for that man to leave, and when he get done, you're going to go and put your money in the machine and play. And I was like, for real? She said, just do it. Just listen to me. So I said, all right, cool. So what happened, me and my cousin, we went to the casino, and I followed the instructions, looked for the band, found the band with the dice. I saw a dude in there, doing the slot machines. He left probably like 5 minutes, after I got there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went in, we played, we hit for $500.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
So that shuts down people who say psychics can't help you get some money. They are.
Mm-hmm.
They can. They are out there. It got to be your spirit's really giving those messages to them.
Mm-hmm.
So if your ancestors want you to get a quick payday, they're gonna get a message to the lady or to the, whoever's reading.
Mm-hmm. Them two-headed doctors don't play, and they're usually very much so on point about what they tell you because they mediums, they conjurers, and she live out here.
Them two-headed doctors tell you some stuff that you don't even want to know. Sometimes.
Yeah. She out there. Mm-hmm. She don't use no material. She don't need to. She 80. She 80, and she even she gave another friend of mine the pick 4 numbers, and she didn't play them.
Oh God. Oh look,
yeah,
we don't even have the lottery
passed,
here.
And her
but
mother came to her
and told her the numbers.
Yeah. So her mother's spirit came to the reader and told her the numbers to play, and she didn't play. She got busy and forgot. It slipped her mind. And,
is this
I was
lady
on
still
her ass
around?
all night, fucking with her.
Mm-hmm.
Is this lady still around?
Yeah, she's still around.
That's crazy.
You got to plug us in with her. So email us.
Say no more. I got you.
Because we in Vegas, so if we could,
I don't have any living elders, but we don't even have the lottery in Las Vegas.
Nope,
like we gotta go to Prim.
Not even on no money stuff, but it's good.
It's good to hear somebody. Yeah.
We might be able to interview her eventually or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. The thing is too, like I tell everybody who go to her, everybody get a different experience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No one get the same experience. Like I knew someone who I sent to her, and she always helped him out with money.
Mm-hmm.
His readings, he would always benefit from her financially. For some reason, his spirits was like, hey, we want him to get some money. So his message would be, oh, you're going to get money with this, that, boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I knew people who went to her, and all they got was some crazy ass news,
Mm-hmm.
So,
hey, listen, it's all what like you said, it's what your people want you to know.
Exactly.
If you money driven or money motivated, then that might be the message that you receive.
Well, usually people that are like that had ancestors that were like that, and they are the pushing power behind it. Like my ancestors loved money
and gambling too,
and gambling, and they were winners. They never went without. And even now, I never, as expensive as my damn rent is here, I have never ever had any money problems or anything like that where I couldn't make it because my aunt. Only whenever I was in my process of being tapped on the ass, as they say.
Yeah, when we listen,
we weren't supposed to do what we did, in other countries, and investing and making bad investments. That's whenever we got our ass whooped because they told us don't do that shit anyway. They're the same people, so I can honestly say all of my ancestors. One of them owned one of the first black magazines in Philadelphia. So he came off. He was very wealthy. He's my great grandfather. Actually, no, he's just my grandfather now that I think about it. And I never met that man. And then my great grandma that I did meet in life that I buried a couple years back. I don't know how she was so blessed, but she was able to buy a house several times over, own a restaurant. She used to have furniture imported from Italy.
Was it the Moo-Moo?
Yeah, I think. She was a single woman. She was a widow.
A single woman, and she worked at Walmart, bro.
Yep.
And was
I was
having
just
cribs built from the ground up.
What is going on.
It's the moo right?
I think it's the moo energy. Her husband
Right.
had been dead since the 80s. So, but again, whenever you have ancestors that are very money driven, it was all about the dollar with these people.
But this is why it's important for you to tap in with your spiritual advisors, because most people, like for instance, you may not know, Austin, who your ancestors are. So you really can't tap in with your ancestors. So you really don't know what kind of energy they giving you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I know who my ancestors are. I know what they giving me. But then you also get them ancestors from way before that you don't know. So you don't even know. Like you got to remember, a lot of us, we might have some.
Why did you do that, little old man? He don't know what that means. Some white.
We might have some palm colored ancestors. Like I have palm colored ancestors
Me
that don't like.
I swear you should do yes, and we don't call upon those ones. Not all ancestors like y'all. Let me say it again. Not all your ancestors fuck with y'all. So like, for instance, like my African ancestors, one of them got attuned with me during my Reiki. Just because,
like, was literally standing there, like, oh no, I want to get around too.
Talking to?
Yeah, Robert was like, "Who's that other person in between me and the other person, like the real person?" And she let him know, like, I technically can't attune you because you're dead, right? But I can attune her and you can work through her. So now whenever I do Reiki, I'll have that ancestor. But then I had ancestors during my Reiki session that she said they did not speak English, but they were Black.
Well, I remember she told you that when you were on her show.
Yep. And then like my ancestors that are African told me you need to start practicing African spirituality.
So that's the misconception. A lot of people think that their ancestors are just the people that they know. No, these is people from long lineages ago, 100 years back.
Yeah, and they're just seem like they're just choose. I'm gonna look out for the wind.
Yes,
yeah.
You have your main Egun. It's just that person that looks after you. Like when I got my DNA test back, I was shooketh. I still have a picture of ancestors that I will never put on an altar ever because it looked like they owned people.
Bro, they had banjos. Like some of these pictures of ancestors, crazy. They had banjos on porches with rocking chairs.
Like demonic looking faces, eyes. As
soon as you see them, you was like,
deliverance.
Yeah, no. But then I found an ancestor. I found my ancestor who had my great grandmother on my dad's side, and her mom and dad were from Pittsburgh, and it was a stark white Irish Germanic looking man, and he had 7 kids by a dark-skinned Black woman, and they were brave as shit.
Power is in the...
Yeah, no, listen. Pittsburgh was the place.
She wore a muumuu. I got a picture of her.
Pittsburgh was the place that people went to have multiracial relationships.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh was?
Listen, that's where my grandma got into her situation.
His grandmother.
My grandma's white, like real white, like
to this day.
Not you white. No, you not white that. You like Hispanic and white.
Oh, okay.
Cheese and
my
crackers.
grandma's like
we're talking
like,
BYU white.
I'm talking. I'm German, Irish, and Dutch, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's such a sweetheart. I don't know how she birthed all you.
Yeah, she birthed these heathens.
The nicest person I've ever met.
Everybody in my family is street people. My grandma's like this white person that makes Bill Scalapini.
What's the movie with Mark Wahlberg?
Four Brothers. Like that. Like that nice.
Their grandma?
On me.
Yes.
On me. That's my fam. That's my
Yep.
composition.
And we love
Mark
her.
Wahlberg?
She's so cute.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
But my grandma might be.
Andre
so
3000?
like.
Yeah, that's me.
No. Nah.
Who am I? T.I. the ghetto one.
No, but in all actuality, what you're saying is so right. And we do have to, realize that a lot of our luck and our ashe, it's just not because we're lucky. It's because we have these people who orchestrate things because we asked them to, learn how to communicate with them.
But
because
when they got some good ones behind them,
yeah.
They're just like, hey, he need a hand. Before he start doing some illegal shit, let me go ahead and plug him in the right way.
Yeah.
Because my ancestor was like, hey, first you mix baking soda. I was like, wait, sir, that's not the recipe that I was looking for.
That's funny. That is funny.
Well, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you calling in.
Connect with us, like email us for sure, so we could, because we would love to tap in with your spiritual advisor and see if we could talk to her.
Yeah, that would be great.
Sure.
Email
I'm tell you,
me.
boy, she talk a lot of shit, boy. She's
Hey.
a
Listen,
talking lady.
I need somebody
we
to
in
drag me
Vegas,
by
so-
my little thin ass edges.
Yeah, we in Vegas, so
Thin-ass
we could
edges.
pull up and she could cuss her out.
Yep.
Not me. I'm gonna sit in the car.
I'm gonna sit in the car.
No, but email me that information if you can. See if it's okay, because I would love to, have a conversation with her.
All right, for sure. I'll jump on that tonight. I'll reach out to y'all, and then we'll go over that for sure.
All right, for
Thank
sure,
you.
man. You be
Thank
careful out
you.
here. Avoid the lace weed at all costs.
I don't think he lives
Oh,
here.
no, I'm done with it. I don't smoke. I don't mess with none of that shit. no
Yeah.
more.
I feel it.
Sober.
Oh, man,
No,
I
I feel
feel
it, bro.
it. Yeah, but thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No doubt. Hey, y'all take care, all right?
You
All right,
too.
you
You
too.
as well.
Somebody gonna say, I need Noah to talk about that Diddy party. She ain't
They
slick.
letting you get away from
she
that one.
is us.
Yeah.
So, do we have times? Do we have?
We
3
got
minutes?
about
Yeah.
we got about
Yeah,
10,
just
15 minutes.
slide
Yeah.
Johnson and
slide
Johnson
over a
baby
little
oil.
I don't know.
Slide this way over.
Oh wait.
And
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
your
My
mic
bad.
with you.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, Mr. Fresh, you were fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make it quick because we are way over time, but we also did start late, so I don't, I understand. So I stopped making content on P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and all of these
'Cause
elite.
you were pumping it
Yeah,
out.
I stopped making it because I fucked around and found out, y'all. I'm sorry. I was the victim of fucking around and finding out in the most scariest, but like you've been warned type of way. So one time I was asleep and I was starting to astral project, and I could feel my body astral projecting. It feels like a vibration that starts at your feet. And so I was like, all right, here we go, because I didn't ask to do this. And so I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, I want to go fly in the sky this time. I don't want to go anywhere in particular. And instead of it flying me in the sky, like me being like in control of my dream, because y'all know I don't like to astral project. It just kind of happens. It dropped me off at what looked like a diner. And the diner had a white lady in the front, and she's writing down names, like checking people in. And I'm like, where am I? And so I just walk up and she's like, your name. And I give her my government issued name. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, oh, you're on the list. Checks me off. She walks me inside of this diner, and it looks like this big ass party, but it felt like it was themed. You ever like seen parties and you're like, it's not.
You was missing your toga when you walked in?
Yeah.
Great Gatsby party.
Yeah, like it's a theme 50s, and it's a lot of like people there, and I'm just like, what is going on? And so she leads me to this room that's like quiet and sectioned off from the party. And so we go inside the room, and the room is all white. It's all white. And all around me are other people that I know are travelers. We are looking at each other the way me and you are looking at each other. And we are like, don't say shit. Because I started to say something, and I was like, and the girl was like, you are a real person. I'm a real person. Don't say nothing.
Hold on,
like,
so you was put in a waiting room for travelers?
yes, it was a bunch of us.
And you gave them your real name?
Well, I didn't know where I was at.
You sleep on the couch from now on.
You know what? I'm an astro in your dreams, and
I'm gonna astral my foot up your ass.
still out of
hey,
batteries out of your astro alarm clock, the astro remote.
Fly to me in my sleep and give me a kiss.
No, I'm still in all
So
the
I can
batteries
wake up
and your left
smelling.
shoes. So anyway, so I'm like, because they already know your name, Mandela. Like they already know. They know that.
You wasn't supposed to tell them though.
They know that I'm Brianna. They know that. AKA Nova.
Wait, that's your name?
Wait, that's my name?
I didn't know.
And that's the show. Sorry, guys.
No. I revealed it on
That's
TikTok. If
a
you
night,
follow me
y'all.
on TikTok, y'all know my name is
Well,
Brianna
I mean,
and how we got to know it.
Nah, Austin did put up the debit card with her first
yeah.
name.
I deleted it
so-
immediately.
Oh,
She told me.
Well, that was before I realized the fear of someone sending energy.
So
is
welcome to the
stupid.
show, guys. My name
But-
is Mandela, and that's Brianna. We are two of your four hosts.
And my social is
1,
Date of
2, 3,
birth
4, 5,
is-
6, 9, 9, 2, 3.
that
No,
might actually be
so-
somebody's.
I can honestly say, hold on. So let me just finish it because it's quick, and I don't want to hold George or anybody up too much longer. But I literally, she took me. So I go into this white room. We're all looking at each other, and I'm like, and we all got this same look, like, bitch, what are you doing in my dream? I know you real. I know we had this mutual understanding without really speaking that we always were there, like collectively as astral projectors. And we probably could find each other outside of this room if we chose to stay here and commune with each other. So the curtains, and they has like this big old white stage, like stark ass white. And I'm like, what kind? In my head, I'm like, I've seen a video shoot like this before, but I don't know where I seen it from. So then they open up these white curtains and
Elvis.
P. Diddy and his entourage, a bunch of other people with distorted faces. Like, I knew that they were celebrities in my head, but he comes out and they start performing, but they had these ceremonial, ritualistic, what are those things called? Cloaks on. And on them, they had a bunch of symbols, but one symbol that was the biggest and it was on the back were moon phases. Like every moon phase from full to crescent to whatever. And so I'm like, what in the fuck is this? And I felt my hand burning. And so I'm like, what is going on? So I look at my hand and I have 2 holes in my hand. And inside is this nasty ass pus and a bunch of debris. It made my skin crawl. It still makes me just get the ick. So I'm like this because it's flowing down my hand. It's getting everywhere. So I'm running out the room. Through the diner, I'm touching the Becky's, the back of their heads, like bumping into them because it's so popping in there. And they got green goo all in the back of them. And then I run out and I'm like, this isn't real. This is not real. You are dreaming. And so I was like, you're going to wake up. And then I wake up, right? And I'm like, oh my God, my hand. And I look and the hole was still fucking there. I wasn't woke. I woke up in another dream and I was like, okay. So I get up in this dream and I'll walk a couple feet and then I'm in another setting. I'm not in my bedroom anymore. And so I'm looking and I'm in an apartment and my aunt is there. And at the time I was really big into planting. So I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? And something in my head said, just play along. Just play along. You know, this is a dream. You know, this is not real. So I'm like sitting there. She's like, do you like this bonsai plant that I bought you? Or that I found? I want you to look at it because I want you to have it because I don't know what I'm doing. And I look at the bonsai plant and there's butterfly chrysalis, you know, like cocoons coming off, but they're like hatching. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And in the dream, it's 2 little badass boys running around. One is curious about the bonsai plant. The other one is in the kitchen and she's frying something, warming up grease. And so I'm like, what is going on? And then all of a sudden, the butterflies, they hatch and it looks magical. It looks like AI. And I'm like, this is not real. And I didn't say it out loud, but I was thinking like, I can't wait to wake up from this weird ass dream. I'm tired. My hand is stinging. I'm still over it. Like, I'm still thinking about the Diddy performance that I was forced to watch against my will. And I'm ready to wake up. And then I hear the boy in the kitchen scream because he knocked the oil off of the stove.
Yeah.
And it was all over him. He was like melting. Oh. And I ran up and I like was trying to stop it. You know how whenever your kid is hurt, you'll know what to do. So you just hold on to him. And I was burning. It was stinging my chest. Like it felt like I had been burnt. And then I woke up for real this time. I jumped out that motherfucking bed. I thought I ran out towards my room door. Like I jumped out of bed and then I looked and it was 2 scars that I've never been hurt on my hands before. I am a pampered typing princess. I don't do handiwork. So yeah, that's why I don't fuck with P. Diddy no more.
Now, Mr. Fresh, how did you respond to this?
That's terrible.
This is the true definition of when you fuck around, you find out.
For you or for me?
She was so obsessed with the P. Diddy debacle.
I was not obsessed.
When I tell you.
Pick another word. I wasn't obsessed. I was researching.
Okay, researching. Potato. They all mean the same thing. But I'm talking, we was going to sleep. TikTok videos constantly playing. And you know, I hate when she on TikTok when she fall asleep. Not at this time. Because it keeps on playing the same video.
Yeah, she'll be asleep for 10 minutes.
No.
Yeah. I do the same thing.
If you go back, I'm sorry to eat with a full mouth, but if you go back to whenever I first told this show or this story on this show, it was months after the P. Diddy thing. I haven't covered P. Diddy since the summer. Yeah. I just told y'all this fall.
You covered it for like a month after it happened and then nothing.
I left it alone. This happened this fall whenever he got arrested. I don't know. I ain't fucking with him.
Because it was all of their energy to put him in jail. He said, I'm coming back for all of you.
And somebody else said
I
the
got
same
everybody's
thing.
name that was
I
at that
said,
party in
hell
that
no.
doctor's room.
Nope, I am fine. Other people said, yes, ceremonial robes. Other people, other spiritualists that had talked about it and experienced whatever this was, they talked about it too, and I'm cool. Did he do it? Not my business. Not my business anymore.
Becky with the goopy hair, you know what?
Dang, I might get astral projected into Blake Lively's living room then.
Yeah, quit talking shit about that lady.
I don't need to. Everybody else is.
Right, let them do it.
It's happening to her on her own fault. Like, how are you going to go in a lawsuit and then they bring out the real evidence? And you're like, wait, can I take that back?
That's not it. Listen. I have rough baby hands. Go ahead and log out.
Go ahead.
I'm tired of all of y'all.
You remind me of Dr. Umar.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. You are banned for life.
I love Dr. Umar. He get on my nerves sometimes, but that's
he always gets on my nerves. But it's so funny when he was all like,
some of the stuff he'd be like, "Oh wait, I got a KKK clan." Like, let me block this clan member just because they said
congratulations,
something.
you are banned. Congratulations, you are banned for life.
It's crazy. You feel something different, but I feel it's thick in here.
Yes, and it's hot. Did you guys get warm?
Yeah, it's because I think the AC turned off.
They turned the AC off, but it got thick in here though.
Okay, I'm gonna be the first to. I don't know. Am I allowed to say that?
What?
You know, within parameters of what's in this building with us. Without saying who has it and why it's here.
I mean, they know whose studio this is, so it only makes sense.
Let them use their imagination. We got new people, but...
There's something here that is not going to be here for long, but it is here.
Yeah.
And it has energy attached to it.
Was it here this summer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I felt that.
It was here when George and I were still at Sicky Paws.
No, I feel...
Because I've rented equipment from here before.
It felt lighter in here when we first came in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As the show is going on, or like, oh, you're here to stay.
He needs to take care of that ASAP.
Yeah, it's
tell him
it's
that.
I have told him that. Yeah, that needs to go.
Right.
And he's under the impression of it needs. Which he said he thinks he narrowed it down to who it needs to go back to.
Like to me, it's sticking here like it was at the Pioneer Saloon now, but it wasn't thick like that when we first walked in the room.
No.
Yeah.
It's comfortable around us now.
Like,
and it's so crazy because I was like, I should bring sage, but then I'm like, this ain't my shit to be saging. And then my son was like, you need to take sage out of nowhere. And was like, you should sage the space. And then somebody else in the comments just said sage the space.
And that's why I just sat up just now, because I was like, I had to roll my neck. I had to sit back, like try to get a deep breath. Like I just try to reposition myself so I could get a full
warming up
breath of air in my...
Well, I've been felt it when I came in here, but there is something in this studio that is human-like. No.
That's not human-like.
And it needs to be returned. And
yep, he's working. He's actually working on. Because thing is it doesn't belong here, and he's trying to get it back to the rightful tribe for it to have a proper resting place. Ray, we should cleanse the space. I mean, he's
absolutely correct.
Child.
I believe though that the space was. The person who owns this studio is somewhat of a spiritual person as well.
Yeah.
I would say he's very spiritual.
Yeah, so I would believe that this space was cleansed to a certain extent.
It's 8:01.
He doesn't have the time to
It's 8:01. I just seen somebody said what time is it at the studio. It's 8:01 right now. We're actually gonna wrap this up.
This was a fun show, though.
This was very fun. You know, the vagina monologues.
We were talking too much about coochie, and now we getting suffocated.
Well,
we got thrown in the wet abyss. Now we can't breathe.
You know,
Chris, Ouija board in here? No, that's in my storage unit.
No.
Austin is the Ouija board.
No,
I ain't be doing nothing.
No, I feel like I am because I picked up on that as soon as he said, "Well, we have this here," and I'm like, "Oh, well, that's who that was," because I felt. Shut your bitch ass,
nigga. Stupid ass. Damn.
That was a real person.
That was a real person. You think George would play that?
You think they offend me by calling me a nigga? I call myself. Never mind. I'll be like, Negro, please.
Hey, I should have known better.
I had to look out. I looked at George like, wait.
No,
I was like,
listen, they just unmuted themselves.
Whoever that was that just called in, please call back in next week. We'll be more than happy to.
But send a $15 super chat.
It's okay because we got your number written down, and anybody that play with this show, they're going in the jar. I'm tired of it.
There is a person in the the waiting. Like we aren't talking about you.
No,
person in
not
the
that
waiting
person.
Not the person that's in the waiting room.
The
You,
person that
if
just
you
got
are
off.
still in the
It's
waiting
cool.
room, then it's not you because we
No,
just
but it's
reported that
like,
person.
why come on my chat saying racial slurs? Like, you probably wasn't even black. Like,
I
for
can
real,
tell
bro.
you they were not.
No,
It's
but
fine.
whoever it was, like, you really don't want that smoke, bro. Like, please stop playing.
No. You got their number down?
It was they joined through the link. And
So
their
they
name,
created-
their
they, like-
name was rotating.
Because there is
too.
a link for
Damn.
There's-
They name?
Yeah,
It doesn't
so like,
matter. See, this is what people
it's,
don't understand about magic. It don't really matter. Like, as long as I got something of yours, which would be a screen name, even if it's a fake one or a fake number, please play where it's safe.
Jacinda said they need some breath mints.
Yeah, right. Sounding hot as hell coming through.
That was some heavy energy that did come through, yeah. With that person.
Right, Black Ivory. They waited 8 years just to say that weak ass shit.
Right. Like, who cares?
You really got me hot for real. Like,
some kryptonite
Why?
in his life.
No. He ain't got no kryptonite in his life.
Hey, the next time your bitch ass call, I'm gonna have my homegirl from Jamaica put that shit on you.
First class. United
be a
Arab
I'm gonna
Emirates.
fly her first class. I'm gonna
You
start
don't want
using her
his
like a
first,
black widow. Let her
experience.
kill
Dine
you.
you. I'm gonna
Don't
Your
let his
whole
first
ass.
experience be like that.
make you
But
lasagna.
it's fine. I mean, what do I expect? You know, this is YouTube.
This is public.
This is why I don't do lives on my own page.
Hey, listen, that was exciting.
Yeah, I had a good
I'm
show.
mad. I'm mad.
But we ain't gonna let that rain on the
I'm
sunshine
not.
we got
Listen,
here.
Hey, you
Because
can
I'm
never-
telling you, I'm putting up the disclaimer.
Look at that
I
boy
promise
coochie.
you, like, baby.
Nah, listen.
I'm-
Damn, people are saying just spamming FAFO in the chat.
It's
Yeah.
fine because people think you need your real name and date of birth and all
Yeah,
this.
like, I don't-
You fuck around,
The more
the
you,
more you're gonna find out.
That made me
Uh-huh.
think they got back, George.
And
Yeah.
they was so loud that I thought it was like
thought so
a
too.
button
I
that
thought
George
it was
pressed
a
at
button.
first.
And then I
That's why
heard the
looked
word. I was like,
over,
I know George would not play that.
and I'm like, shut your bitch up. What?
Jacinda said, I
I
got a
do.
Puerto Rican Bruja friend I can call real quick.
baby, let's collaborate.
Flute out coochas.
Yeah.
But we're
Coochie
going to go ahead
assassin.
and end the show. Thank you to the Coochie Assassin that called in and
Yes.
got us
The
all.
coochie assassin.
What? What else? What else? Okay, I'm sorry. Clark Kenisha, a.k.a. the Coochie Connoisseur, a.k.a.
That is the Black Widow.
Pussy Pilot, that came in and called and
The
talked
pussy
about.
Shout out to
pilot.
Dwayne for calling. Shout out to Jessica.
Yes, Jessica.
Oh, yeah.
We had a
Hey.
time, and a time was had. We're gonna take down whoever that is in the waiting room. We'll take down their number, and next week, please
Call back
in.
immediately.
We'll let
Call
you
back
skip the
in.
line.
You will skip the line for free. All right.
Shout out for the new studio.
Yes, thank you to everybody. And be on the lookout for my website. If you are interested in a reading, my assistant has put the link down below for you guys to book. And yeah, we finna get things rolling with the Black Cauldron, Calls from Beyond. We got a few things up our sleeve for you guys.
Shaman, please don't log in next week.
You know what?
Next week,
Send her my
don't even
virgin
come to the.
I
Don't
can't
come to the
look
show
down.
next week.
I can't look down because I'm trying to do the
Hey,
outro.
they said
And-
send her a coochie
and
on
he's-
Virgin Airlines.
No, I'm gonna send it on Spirit, first class. Okay.
They don't even have a class.
Nope.
it's just
I'm gonna get him
hold
the
on.
big seat. I'm gonna get
She
the
got
coochie the
that
big seat.
Virgin Airlines coochie.
But yeah, have a good night
Have
to
a good night.
everybody, and thank you so much for viewing. Again, we will be live again next week, same time, same place.
We love y'all. Be safe this week, y'all.
Yes, be safe. Bye. Later. Now we got to get this ghost under control.
it's
I'm a
Hear
ghost.
us.
Wow.